Sup? Welcome to Doug. Doug, no, the UK election debate is on tonight. Shit, dude, you're gonna have to decide between me and the UK election debate? And neither one of them can be watched later. Both have to be live. We're early AF, dude. Ugh. My coloring is so weird. My right arm looks like a marshmallow right now. Looks like some sort of pallid ghost, and then my face is orange. I need to figure out what's going on with my lighting. UK politics is shit. I mean, all politics feel pretty shit. Why is your arm white? Well, because there's a light here. So if I put my arm into the light, it will be blasted with white light. Maybe that's why my lighting changed recently. Also, is my audio okay? I turned my microphone gain way down. Does it sound? I mean, the music's kind of loud. Am I too quiet? Because I've been really loud the past few streams, and I don't know why.
Cash in the trash.
It's bad. Okay. Weird. Okay, that's 5 dB higher. That should be a lot louder. How's this? Do you hear the Doug? So what announcements? We're watching a game show. I mean, sorry, a show about games. I don't actually know how long it goes. Anyway, yo, hello. You look like, what did you say? You look like my biology teacher if you grew hair. Love you. Thank you. So you're saying I'm not bald. That's cool. He sounds cool. Sounds like a cool guy. I'm glad to be associated with him, I guess. Dog, why are you early? Well, I was sponsored to watch video games being announced with you guys, so we're going to do that. So, video games! Oh, before we go live. So, we're going to be watching OTK, which is a like a streamer org that also does lots of media stuff. And we're watching them announce a whole bunch of indie games. So basically, it's just we're watching announcements of indie games. But I think it'd be fun to do bingo. So I have a bingo board. And I think we should make bingo for what we think will happen. Apparently, it's like 30 different indie games. And I feel like this is what we did last time.
Shouldn't an actual gamer be watching this announcement? Do they know about your lack of skills? Your agent keeps dropping the ball.
See, that's sorry.
It's a 2-year subscription.
That's cash.
Certain
in the
there, thank you.
trash.
I think that's why they want me, you know? Because I represent the normies. Okay, so the show is going to start in like 15 minutes. And we need a bunch of bingo slots. So this is going to be what they're doing. Here, let me just like show you the website. Ooh. Why are you this early? Because I am legally required to be this early is why.
It's a 2-year subscription.
That's cash in the trash.
All right, I got to tweet at some point too when it starts. If you guys could remind me to tweet, that would be great. I'm also legally required to tweet. No Europe hate.
Doug doing shameless reaction content and stealing other people's videos? Unsubscribing.
It's true.
Not my streamer.
It's true. I'm just a React streamer now. OTK Games Expo. All right, so what we're watching is this thing. Boom! Discover the next big indie hit.
It's a 2-year subscription.
June 4th. That's right
That's
now.
cash in the trash.
Thank you, Frane. I can't read it. Oh. Franny XO, thank you. Zandario,
Is it bad to put down cringe announcer moment on the bungo board if you're sponsored by the announcers?
I probably can't put cringe. No, I probably can't do cringe announcement. So it's 30 plus video games, studio genres, and it's indie stuff. So I feel like we can make a funny bingo board. All right, I need what? Okay, farming simulator for sure. Farming sim. They're not gonna have. I don't think Silk Song would be in this. Like, there's no way they'd put Silk Song in it. I mean, that's like. There's already a bald guy. Okay. I mean, Asmongold is not technically. We'll say a bald guy shows up. Deltarune. I was more thinking like genre rather than specific game. Oh, yeah. Based on an anime. Well, that wouldn't be an indie, though, right?
I'm placing my bets that there will be a Mind Goblin-themed game.
Yes.
It just
horror.
seems like a cool idea to have a smart goblin-based game. Goes against expectations.
Yeah, you're correct, yes. A chair. Oh, visual novel. Yeah, that's good.
Hey, Doug, don't forget to tweet.
Thank you. I more meant dating sim. Yeah, dating sim's good. Battle Royale. That's crazy
I was watching
for an
the
indie.
event last weekend and I hate to admit it, but the space lizard that stole Doug's skin and is wearing it is good at 2D platformers.
True!
I'm okay with it if he's also good at streaming.
Okay. Pixel graphics is too easy. That's like the free space. All right, pixel graphics.
Hey Doug, I've never played bingo before.
Actually,
what do the letters stand for?
I think the word bingo, like it's just the letters in a word.
Hey Doug, I saw on
letters
Discord
don't
that you
all
were
stand
feeling
for
sick.
other words.
Hopefully it's
Sometimes
nothing
they're just
serious
letters.
and get well soon. I also have a phobia on game announcements that are made by small developers.
Yes.
Anyway, what are we watching?
I'm sure nothing related to that. What are the odds of that happening? Okay. VR. I only have 10 minutes. Okay.
Hey Doug, I love you.
Okay, VR. Yeah, we'll do VR game. Thank you, Phantom. Walking simulator. That feels too vague.
Hey Doug, would you support Twitch chat if we ran for president?
Game with a bald guy. That's funnier. So it's not.
Hey Doug, just wanted to say thanks for streaming on my B-Day. You've been a huge inspiration to me and your videos helped me make my channel.
Hey, you're
I'm
welcome.
not even joking. Choking on these nuts.
Thank you. Cozy cute game feels too vague, right? Because anything can be cute, but like set in space,
Hi,
that's
Doug.
a good one.
It's nice seeing you early. I just wanted to thank you for giving me the inspiration to jumpstart my content creation, and even gave me the courage to do my first week-long charity stream later this month. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome, man. Keep killing it. Soup-type game. Banana, what are you even talking about? Did you mean
dog.
Souls
It's me, the Barry Yen guy.
Or did
now
you
that
mean
I'm featured on the
soup-type
Clips
game?
channel, may I be released from the basement? My wife is demanding a divorce if I don't come
You
home
meant
soon.
soup. Okay. By the way, maybe you need to appear 5 times to be released.
Roguelike game?
Yeah. Roguelike is basically a freebie, so I'll put that in the middle.
Hey, Doug.
Hello. I'm gonna have to turn text-to-speech off once we get started, by the way, so don't donate too much. I'm gonna have to mute him.
Finally. I needed
Somebody said
some good old
Clash of
dog ass
Clans.
right
That's
now.
not an indie
I'm
game.
stuck in the UK right now and I don't have freedom anymore. I needed a good old American stream to help me. Pet a bald eagle for me.
Go! Side scroller. Well, that's just 2D platformer, right? Basically, we have farming sim, game with a
Could you
ball guy
shave
in it,
your
based on an
eyebrows,
anime,
please?
horror visual novel. Like this is like it is an anime, like straight up a anime based IP.
Here's a really
Dating
easy
sim,
bingo
battle
square.
royale,
The
pixel
biggest
graphics.
presenter eats a smaller presenter to show dominance.
I don't think that's gonna happen. VR game, 2D platformer, set in space, soup type game, roguelike. Okay, oh yeah, rhythm game. That's good.
Hey Doug,
Hello?
glad to hear you're entering the retirement home playing bingo with your elderly friends.
Playing bingo and reacting to content. This is my retirement phase. If it has a reptile.
Hey Doug, does a horror space game count as its own category?
I mean,
What are the incentives if we get a bingo?
I don't know. I'll donate. I'll give a bunch of subs or something. Point and click adventure? That's so obscure. Metroidvania? Yeah, okay, we can do that. Metroidvania.
You and my gateway drug down the dark rabbit hole of eye assistance.
You're welcome. Fighting game. Somebody said seafaring game. So, okay, how about someone rides a boat. That'll sorry, I'm a little sick, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm coughing at you.
Can we get a category for a game you will actually play on stream? Seems kinda hard for a non-gamer.
Why is this not working? Oh, why are you locked? I can't move it? Okay, that's weird. We could leave Minecraft up. Why aren't you wearing a mask? I don't think COVID can go
Five
through. I don't
games
have
mention
COVID,
the
but
word
can go
die.
through. Oh, yeah, includes AI. That's actually a, yeah, that's for sure gonna be one. Okay, we need five more.
Spot for the believers winning a bet. Are you sponsored by Cash App or by OTK? In case some of the games are bad.
I'm sponsored by OTK to do this stream. Yes, I am sponsored. So I'm not going to.
I bet one of them will say
shit.
This is a revolutionary game.
But I wouldn't do that anyways. I'm not really like a shit talker when it comes to game developers. First-person shooter, that feels too easy.
Please wear a mask. I don't want to become bald.
That's not what I'm sick with. Soup song. We will talk the shit for you. I mean, ideally
Cameo
we're somewhat
skin of
respectful.
streamer in an established game.
Yeah, that's true, Admirable. I only talk shit about you, Admirable. It's the only. It's
And one of those
exclusively
complicated
I'm a Nathan
monetization
Admiral
charts.
Zamora shit talker. Wait, what do you mean complex monetization? Oh, loot boxes. Like we have to see the loot box. We need confirmation that
If
there's a loot box.
Storm is footage from the new Bazaar game, you owe us 100 subs. Legally.
I have no comment on that. Aren't those illegal now? No, they are not illegal. A battle
Deck
pass,
isn't a
I
shit
guess?
talker. He's a shit king.
I don't know that they would announce a battle pass. Mario Party-like game. That feels too vague to me. Mobile game feels too vague, because like anything could be a mobile game in a lot of ways. Survival game, I guess... DLC, that's kind of a gimme though, right?
Hey Doug,
I don't know. This is
I
also
can't
indie
believe
games.
you're shilling for Big Little. How did it come down to this? Also,
Card game?
I had to send this twice.
Sure, card game. And I have no investment
Someone
in this.
says innovative.
Under 1K downloads on Steam. No, because these aren't going to be out yet.
If it isn't Baller Deluxe and his 3 hairs.
Open world survival,
Twitch
movement
subs
shooter.
are gonna increase to 5.99 used. I hope they don't touch the price of Twitch DOMs.
Okay. We already have 2D platformer, chess with extra. See, you mean somebody's
Game that you'd
you
actually
want it
play
to
on
be
stream.
Chess 2. I feel like we could. We have farming. Okay, here's the options we have. Tell me if we need to update any of these. Farming
Hey Doug,
sim.
you're currently on
Game of
my
the Ball
TV.
Guy.
Can you say hello to my mother who's in the same room with headphones on? I'm sure she'll hear you.
Hi, Mom! Is free to play too easy? Probably? Okay.
Cameo
Game of the
skin of
Ball Guy.
streamer in an established game.
I think didn't I have that? Or did I not add that one? Based on an anime, horror game, visual novel, dating sim, battle royale, pixel graphics,
Metabolism.
VR game, 2D platformer, set in space, soup type game, roguelike, rhythm game. There's a reptile, point and
You
click
should
adventure.
do animal main
Metroidvania.
character.
We have reptile, that counts. Fighting game, someone rides a boat. It includes AI, like generative AI
Hey
in
Doug,
some way.
it's
Loot
my
boxes,
birthday in
battle
3
pass,
hours
DLC,
and 5 minutes.
card game,
Can you
chess
set an
2.
alarm and wish me happy birthday?
Oh yeah. It releases right now. That's a better one. So they have to be like, and it's coming out
Weird 3D
right
physics
now.
should be a category.
Anything with gambling. I don't think they'll just have gambling. I mean, we could up.
Hi to
okay.
that guy's mom.
I think this is like pretty solid as bingo. We have only 3 minutes till it starts, anyways. Loot boxes are
I
gambling.
think Doug video should have stayed as a category.
Why would they be announcing one of my videos?
Hi Doug. TTS is a little loud.
Is it? Like, actually? Okay, I turned my microphone volume down because I noticed last week my mic volume had gone way up. So I turned it down a lot, and then I've turned myself back up into the middle. I'm down 5 dB from where I was last week, which I don't know why I got so much louder. I'm very confused. Anyway, TTS is too low. Well, the music was loud because I was just playing the music because it's sick.
Hi, Doug. TTS is quiet.
Is it? Maybe not.
Can we get a British accent for TTS?
Well, okay, so today plan is we're gonna watch the OTK Games Expo, which is happening here.
I wanted to thank you for being an inspiration.
Hour or two.
I have been binge watching your videos to learn how to code in Python and understand your setup.
Oh, that's awesome.
You have reignited my passion for coding. Thank you.
You're welcome, man. I did for myself too. I never liked coding, and now I'm actually really love it. Okay, as a heads up, I am going to mute text to speech.
You're one of my favorite streamers. Is what I would say if that were true, Gotham.
Fucking got me. All right, you can see at the bottom, the alerts are muted, so you can put them up on screen, but chat will read them for you. If you don't die in one turn, you need to get a refund. What? So, oh yeah, tweet. I have to tweet. And then you have to be influenced by it. Okay, it's starting in 1 minute, but I don't see it on their... Okay, get ready to be influenced. I'm trying to figure out how to... Okay, I have tweeted. You are being influenced. Receive the influence. Feel the influence. That now you want to purchase things and watch stuff. I'm literally influencing you to do the thing you're currently doing. You are literally here right now. It's like you're not... You've been influenced already. Also, I'm probably doing something wrong, okay? But this is not the right show, I don't think. Am I doing something wrong? I'm supposed to be watching the Games Expo, and this says reruns. What do I do? Am I doing it wrong? I'm supposed to be live right now. Do we have to do a Discord announcement? No, you don't, Fubarian. Maybe it's on this one? Is it on Asmongold's channel? Where is it? Where's the thing I'm supposed to be watching? You broke the contract. It's still 12. I have about 60 seconds to not break the contract, but I do need to make the music more hype because of... Where am I supposed to... Twitch and TV OTK Network. I think I'm doing this correct. Should the stream have started? Did I am I at the wrong time? Well, sorry everybody. I'm going to jail. It's 12:01 and I'm not seeing the... It's on Zach Rar. Well, I know I'm supposed to watch it on twitch.tv/OTK network. In prison. It's tomorrow. I'd be so annoyed. It's on Asmon's Twitch or OTK's YouTube. They said it would be on this. Let me see. Asmongold. No, I'm still going to jail. It's not here at all. It's on OTK's network's YouTube channel. Okay. OTK network. Oh, this isn't up either. Shit. Go OTK network. I'm so good at streaming. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Wait, shh.
Your mind is filled with horrors, so now it's flight or fight.
Maybe?
Round 1, fight.
Oh my god.
Press start, get ready to brawl. Throwing kicks and fireballs. Unleash the fury button smash. Drop into firefights. Watch ahead as the bullets fly.
Anime?
Enter my scope, then bang, bang, out goes your lights. Now it's time.
Someone said
to
J
start
Slat.
the
This is
show.
not J Slat.
Here at the OTK Game Expo.
Oh, this is original? Okay. Pog! Damn, I like that animation. Let's just
Well, guys, we are back again. They managed to get me to leave the house, which I'm, still recovering from. But here we are at the We Play studio for the 2024 OTK Games Expo presented by Cash App. And this year is going to be a little bit different because it's not just going to be me up here hosting. I have two other co-hosts, EE
Yo,
and
it's Jay
Amelie.
Schlatt.
Why don't you guys come on over here and we can introduce you to the audience here.
You know
How you
what?
guys doing?
I know a lot of you guys.
Oh man, I am feeling amazing, Asman. It is such an honor to be here. Thank
You guys
for having
probably
me, 'cause
won't
I know
agree
the
with me.
show is going to be bananas.
Okay, so I can leave now, right? Am I good?
No.
Oh,
I'm not joking. This is not a bit.
Things for you.
I think
come on.
ponytails on guys look
Okay.
good. Am I
All right,
crazy?
well, then it's you too. Well, welcome to the show.
It's-
How you doing?
yeah,
you,
Jay
you, did,
Schlatt
you basically
two more times,
Yeah, you
yeah.
basically did everything.
I mean, listen,
Yeah.
I spoke with some devs. We put
You?
together
Right.
some games, but I'm very excited.
always-
Thank you so much for the invitation.
I always
Over the
do
past few
ponytails
months, we've
on
been
characters in
speaking
video
to
games.
Hundreds of amazing developers, and today we're thrilled to share games that they've poured years of their lives into, and of course, buckets of passion.
Depends
as
on the
well.
guy.
We're once again showcasing some of the best
Maybe it is the
up-and-coming
Samurai
games from
Effect.
independent developers and small indie publishers from around the world. And like AAA publishers, considering annual layoffs, we're going bigger than ever.
I wouldn't do it, but not
Now,
because
this
I'm
year,
bald.
we're
Because
changing
I just
things
don't think I
up
would
and
pull it off.
dividing games into 8 categories: adventure, fighting, platformer, action, cozy, strategy, horror, and shooter. We've narrowed down each category to our top 4 games, and we can't wait to show you all exclusive first looks, dev interviews, and live gameplay.
Well, I'll tell you what, Avli, it's not just about showing, it's about sharing as well. In fact, we love sharing so much, we'll be giving away 50,000, that's right, 50,000 in developer grants courtesy of Cash App. That is going to be awarded
Yeah, I feel like these
to the
categories
top
are
5
cheating.
games chosen by you, talking to you, Twitch chat, all about what you have
We
to
might
say.
need to
And
change
for some reason, guys, for some
some of the
reason,
categories.
we're giving you even more power, chat, because thanks to our friends at Starforge Systems, you can also vote on the game you think has the most unique art. And the winner of that will be crowned our first ever Starforge
He's
Art
looking
Star.
directly
The
at
winner will
you.
receive a
EE
new
is looking
Voyager
into your
2
soul.
Pro decked out in custom art from their very own game. Starforge Systems, as you know, has an
is actually a
amazing
pretty
line
cool-
of custom PCs and cases like the new Azuri Oni and many others that
That's
are
pretty
currently
dope
on
case.
sale right now today in celebration of the expo. So make sure you
Corporate
check them
cringe.
out at StarforgeSystems.com.
Look, you guys, selling products is not
course, guys.
inherently
We're
cringe.
also
It's
running a
fine
super
to
giveaway
sell
throughout the
products.
Expo. So make sure that you enter by clicking on the link in the pinned chat or following OTK Games
This-
Expo on all of
these
our
people
socials.
are trying
you
to
could
sell
very well
products?
win the new Starforge PC, game keys, and much more.
To vote, just click into the
Corporate
extension on the stream, and you can
sellout.
vote for your favorite games throughout the show. Each category's
Oh, yeah,
games
there's
will
an
be revealed
extension.
after their last game and open for voting until the end of the show. So make sure that you get your votes in while you can. Also, huge shout out to this year's co-streamers watching alongside us, especially our language-leading co-streamers.
Like
We've
me.
got Crystal Molly, Hand of Blood, Ligaya,
And
Sidonia.
Doug, who's
if you'd like to
casting
watch
it in
the stream
English.
Spanish, German, French, or Italian, feel free to click into any
And
of their
shout out
streams
to our
or
English
check out our ASL
co-casters
stream if you'd
like
like a
Doug,
more
who's
accessible
providing an
experience.
invaluable
Now, if
service
you're
by
currently watching
reacting
through your
in
favorite
English.
streamer's co-stream of this event and don't see the voting extension on the screen, please roast them in the chat until it's fixed. Hit activate and then overlay 1. Thank you.
So I want to make
there
sure
should be an
everybody
overlay.
understands this, and I want to make sure I understand it.
No,
Although
I did the
you
thing. Don't
basically
roast
you
me.
put all this together, right?
Yeah, that's what I've been working on.
Okay, so if absolutely anything goes wrong, we just immediately blame you.
It'd be funny if we had a so.
Twitter.
Okay, this is a jib
That's
camera or a
Right
crane
now.
camera.
Okay, look,
the camera that's like
relax. You'll
moving
be fine.
around
Don't worry about
upstage.
nothing. We big chilling over here. I'm pretty sure though.
In a production
we are
like
here
this,
for
you
some
literally
games.
have,
so
like,
let's get
all the
go ahead and
jib.
introduce our first gameplay couch upstairs, okay? They're standing by. Will Neff is getting comfy upstairs with a lot of homies that I think you guys are going to recognize.
So in big studios like this, they have a guy who's running the jib, and it's this giant crane that moves the camera around.
Couch.
It's a really tall guy.
Couch gamers, minus soda poppin'. He's using the restroom, but we'll be playing the games, and we're very excited about that. So
I should get one for my streams. Like just randomly we cut, and it's just in my bedroom, and it's just like moving around in the corner for no reason.
Something going on. Okay, well now we know what we're doing. Let's get everything started. Our first category
and we
for
control
the day
it. I mean,
is something that I personally have a lot of experience in: adventure.
You on adventures?
Dog, what adventures your ass going?
So, all right. I know we planned this out before, but getting here and flying here was an adventure. But also, I have McDonald's, Wendy's. I played all of Elden Ring.
Oh, Lord.
I go on adventures all the time.
Still think
that's
corporate? He
like
said
a week
ass.
ago.
All right.
Yeah, that's impressive. That's very impressive.
I know it is. Oh, I know.
Doug, what overlay?
And even
I've
more
activated the
impressive
overlay.
are
Can
our
you guys
adventure games.
do the overlay? You should be able to see the overlay. There's an overlay that is like about giveaways. What is adventure as a category? What does that actually mean?
And if you're like me, you grew up on games like from sites like Newgrounds.com, Flash
Yeah.
Player, Addicting Games,
Yeah.
eBaum's World. Either that, or you're probably too young to be watching my
There
streams.
is no overlay.
Anyway,
What?
here is our first game, Lucky Tower Ultimate.
It's not on mobile. If you're on,
Hey, you're early. While you're here, want me to show you around my tower?
What's the worst that could happen?
He's having a smashing time.
Oh man, I hate it when this happens.
A simple choice, just 3 doors.
A brain and an eye to become some guy?
Oof, I didn't even put that there.
Come here.
Welcome to the team, buddy.
Thank you so much.
Eat steel. Slashy, slashy.
We've got something for everyone. There's magic, ridiculously rad, and a band that plays monstrously bad.
wait, there was soup.
Danger from the
There was
small
soup.
to the
Okay.
smashingly tall.
All right, we got soup type gameplay.
Beef shopping to keep it popping. And a monkey in your head to help choose the right path.
Whoa!
Each step is a fresh chance to fail or prevail. But whoa!
Finally, someone good looking.
You know too much. Lucky Tower Ultimate. Where's that wish list button?
Get ready to escape
Looks
from
crazy.
dangerous towers where everything can be a weapon and everyone is the butt of the joke. Lucky Tower Ultimate is coming to early access on Steam in August of this year. Now, what would happen if Undertale and schizophrenia had a baby? Possibly Child Protective Services, or possibly the adventure of a lifetime as seen in our next game, Athenian Rhapsody.
Was that roguelike? Pixel graphics. Well, that's cool. Boat? Somebody was in a boat, you're right.
So I want to say I really appreciate you giving me hair for the little thing for me. Yeah, thanks a lot. I really do appreciate that. We are here, by the way, with Nico Papalia. I got it right.
There you go.
And to tell us what we just watched. Welcome. How you doing?
Thank you very much. I'm glad to be here. This has been awesome. So this is my game, Athenian Rhapsody. It's an RPG. As you can tell, a lot of things going on. And we just revealed a little crossover event we're doing with the
Oh, yeah,
OTK
Pixel.
Games Expo as well.
Oh, boy.
And we're trying to do that in a unique way that's similar to, you know, back in the day, back in the old
Okay.
Pokemon Emerald days when you would go to GameStop or something like that, get a ticket, and then, you know,
Rhythm?
bring
It's
it
not
in
Rhythm.
Faraway
That wasn't a
Island or
Rhythm
something
game.
like that, you know.
Bro, what got you to make a game like this?
Honestly, I kind of just started getting into making games in the pandemic just for fun, just as a hobby. And
So
it
this
kinda
is like a COVID game?
Yes, this
Okay,
is essentially
okay.
a COVID game, and I just loved
It
it so
had
much.
rhythm?
It just kept
Was it?
going and building.
I feel like it should
and anything I was
explicitly
interested in at the
reference
time
music.
Or excited about, I would throw in there, and it kind of became a mishmash of just like
You almost
fun
timed that
stuff
right,
I
Soviet.
liked, and eventually I was like, I should probably make a game loop out of it. So,
COVID type
exactly.
game.
What are you dressed as?
I was supposed to be dressed as Thunder Goober or the main character, but honestly, with the whole cosplay stuff, I'm not too good at it.
I was wondering why this question.
Yeah,
It had the
we were
DDR
trying to-
arrows. All right, that feels a
we
bit.
tried. This is on the internet somewhere, but we tried to make a blow-up suit of one of the characters, Richard, one time.
Yeah.
It looks like something out of like a horror movie. So you know,
Okay.
I try my best, but we're not too good at it. You know,
Well, I mean, if you dress up as a character,
wait.
it's probably better than half the people that do cosplay. I mean,
Yeah.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, there you go.
I think we should
And so, all right, so you have the game.
change
and, like,
some of
basically
these.
the game, you can
Some of these
do
feel too
pretty much
easy.
Whatever you want. There's like the different mini games.
That one needs to
The
change.
direction of the game.
We know
And
that's
this
gonna
changes,
happen.
Like the way the story of the
This
game
needs to
is, like the
change.
endings. Okay. How many different ways can that happen?
So honestly, the game is broken up into
Yeah.
a bunch of different parts. I like to say that it's modular, right?
Right.
I also have this little meme, you know, like the history.
Okay, we know there's gonna be farming sim. Okay.
I do that. I say
I want
watch the whole thing.
suggestions
Yeah,
that
it
are
says
more about
modular. I like that. But anyways,
things
yeah.
that
So,
happen rather
the
than
story's
genre.
broken up
Okay, so
into
instead of
parts
horror,
based on each
it's
character,
like
right? There's 16
somebody
different party
is
members you can get
shot,
from food onto
right?
your
Like a
team,
person is shot.
and basically
Actually, that's a good
doing
one.
different things with all of those.
Can you kill 'em?
You can kill all of them.
Nice.
Yes, yes, you
Okay.
can.
Okay.
There's a
yeah, you could
Kickstarter.
beat
Oh,
the
that's
hell out of
good.
it, But
All right.
No,
doing
no, no.
different
Nobody's gonna do a
combinations
Kickstarter in this.
Of those things can affect different parts of the story, so it kind of really quickly becomes a branching pathway.
We already have
and that's
balls
why I
wrappers.
alwaes say that the story is unique to every player who plays it.
Okay.
You're not going to do different things, and it very quickly becomes a lot of variables, which is a huge pain in the ass to track when you're a developer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds extremely annoying.
It is, but you know, it works. So
It is. And so, how have people's reception to the game been so far?
it's actually been amazing.
Really?
I've been so happy with it. Yeah.
Okay.
Especially one thing that, not to say I'm surprised with, but I'm especially happy with, is that they say the writing is so good.
Yeah.
And if
really?
you're, if you're
and
playing
did you
the game-
write it?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, man.
So
All right.
like there's a personality quiz in the beginning, and half the questions answers are cry and throw up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh yeah,
right.
the writing's so exceptional, man.
So yeah, I guess that's why it came from COVID.
Yeah, pretty
Right,
much.
of course.
Yeah. Of course, crying, throwing up.
How about that?
Um,
How about that?
Yeah,
Set
I
on
would
like
just kinda
realistic
get up
Earth
and, I
rather
had
than
an
being
idea in
fantasy.
My head, like there's a whole gym arc and a bodybuilding arc in there.
Right.
To say, you know, for example, and I would wake up, I would say, all right,
Oh,
let's see
petting
what
a
kind of
cat
funny
dog, that's good.
shit I could write
Yeah.
to make myself laugh.
Yeah.
And I would just never touch it again, and I would forget I wrote it.
Uh-huh.
So like when I play it or I see somebody else play it, I'm like, man, this is hilarious. You wrote
Yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? It's just fun. So
But
I'm
it was
glad
you.
people are like
Fishing, fishing, that's good.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for
It's
your
a
time.
2-year
Really appreciate it. And
subscription.
you
That's
guys can
cash
take a
in the
look
trash.
at Athenian Rhapsody at Steam.
No.
Switch,
Someone
PlayStation,
catches a
Xbox.
fish.
Damn, you got it everywhere. On mobile too.
Yes, this was,
there you go.
The worst time of my life making it happen, but it's out everywhere.
But now it's everywhere,
We're
so
doing
it's
it,
okay.
And there's also the limited time little event that players could redeem.
I'm
Yes,
changing
the
this.
OTK
It's
event.
too easy.
You can just go ahead and take a look at that, and be sure to play alongside me with Hair. Thank you again. I
There we
appreciate
go,
it.
of course.
And yeah, let's send it back to EE, and we'll see you guys later.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you so much, Asmin. Guys, I think we can all agree it's important to ground yourself after a psychoactive game trailer. So let's return to nature, shall we? Raft and survival game fans are going to love this next one. Get ready to explore the world of floating islands with nothing but a few tools, friends, and the power of the sun. This is Solarpunk.
Is it an adventure game? Oh, like survive. Okay. I'm realizing I don't know what adventure means as a genre. Minecraft. This is not Minecraft. Okay, it does. Thanks, Taro. Minecraft at home. I love this art style. The like kind of cel shaded. Ooh. Oh, it's Tears of the Kingdom 2. This is like the Outer Wilds of video games. Air boat. We already have boat. Solar Punk. That looks cool.
Guys, Solar Punk is coming to early access in 2025, so be sure that you wishlist it right now so you can take to the skies with friends before everyone else.
Yeah, it looks great.
Well, our final game in the adventure category is going to be... sorry, looks like we're having some technical issues. Who the hell?
Your camera's carburetor's broken. I got it. Don't worry. Come here, buddy.
Cameras have carburetors? I'm not...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think your chat's broken, too. It keeps saying cringe.
Right, yes. That... I don't think that's broken, my man.
Red light's on. That's not a problem. I got it.
You gotta stop it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't... Okay.
I think it's good. I think it's good.
Not sure that's appropriate.
Wow, there actually was a Doug. People kept saying we should put, there's a guy named Doug. Why does he suck? Why is he terrible at his job, apparently? Dougs are historically known to be really good. Penguin? Dude, if the game is called Doug, then that is actually a bingo category we could have put on. Wow, a Doug type game. Love it.
Oh man, great trailer, but obviously, who let that guy in?
That was Doug. That's our handyman, man. You didn't meet him?
Is this why they sponsored me?
Maybe one day he'll
because there was a Doug game.
Fix you too. Now listen, everyone. You too can finally fix something in your life with the world's worst handyman coming to Steam this December. We've also got some handyman upstairs on the couch
That
right
one
now
does
to
look
help
fun.
fix things
This
around
looks like
the studio.
Untitled Goose
So
Game.
let's toss it up to
Yeah,
Will.
it's Untitled Doug Game. Exactly. What Billy said.
Hey guys, we're about to get our hands on world's worst handyman.
Oh,
and
we get to
Nick
watch it?
is going to be playing the role of Doug for us, which is strangely appropriate.
Jesus,
I'm
take the
gonna be,
wheel.
trying my best here to
PR
try
Ping.
and figure things out.
Thank
I'm
you.
excited to start playing. I'm probably the worst gamer here, but hey, I'm the first one to play, so let's do it.
Why is Doug? Why do people
we thought it was incredibly fitting for
only use
a man who has Milena take care of
characters
every
are
aspect of his life to be the world's worst
Yeah, you're
handyman.
learning to take care of yourself now.
Yeah.
My father probably should have put in some time into teaching me how to do stuff, and I'm probably better at this game, but...
Am I correct in this assessment?
thing?
What I'm about to say.
Not that.
It's a blue collar ass name.
I can change a light bulb.
Can you guys name a single character named Doug
let's get into the gameplay
in any piece of modern media where the character
So I'm
isn't
not
meant
sure
to be
exactly
a bumbling
what we're
idiot?
supposed to do,
where Doug
but
is
we'll
like
figure it out.
specifically the character who sucks. You know what I mean? Like, can you name
know
a
if I should be
single
reading
one?
this.
Here's an example.
Well, usually, Nick, whenever you play a game, like you should read it so that you know what to do.
Okay, so here we go.
Just figure it out.
Doug's get no
My man
respect.
Doug.
Doug from the
I got it.
Nickelodeon
So
show
I actually
Doug.
have to
Well, I
fix
never saw
things,
that.
and I have to do
And
stuff.
wasn't he like a
yeah.
mega virgin or
Let's start
something?
with this
Okay. Aww. It's the OTK pets. Look at Farley.
What's Cheddar?
Oh my God, it's
and
Buddy.
Funky?
They have a cockroach?
Wait,
Iggy.
That's a rough
Chompy.
fart picture.
Who-
The
Who's
stone guy
Rochi?
from Marvel. That's what I mean. In
that's Aspen's pet.
what is it?
Yeah, that's it.
Hulk in the Great
Where's
Hulk
my-
movie. Doug is the like
let's get going.
character who doesn't know what's going
So
on.
what do you have to do?
Sam is always the side character friend.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
guess it's
fundraising
true.
goal for- okay, makes sense.
Sam, I think Sam's rank higher than Doug's in media.
Okay.
Lewis.
Hello, Mr. Handyman.
Handyman.
Go ahead, Will.
I read online that you do good work, and I won't accept anything less than perfect. My name's Lewis, and gee whiz, I'm running very late for an important meeting. I'm afraid you'll need to supervise yourself.
It's Parkser.
Okay.
You mean because he has
Or
glasses?
steal anything.
Can you say that to
I
someone
feel
that
like you
find?
guys have
My
vision
haste, I forgot to
problems.
put my mother's prize chickens down for their daily enrichment. You'll need to gather them in the theater to watch their favorite film.
So far, you think everybody
Speaking
is
of my
Jay
mother,
Schlatt,
she's
except
very
the guy who has
protective of the house and
glasses,
her
who is
chickens.
therefore parks her.
She's high-strung for a woman of her age, so it'll be best if you stay out of her way entirely like I do.
Got it.
All right, blast through the rest of this and
Got
start
it.
fixing stuff.
Got it. Yeah, so we have to watch out for this lady. You see this lady
There she
walking
is, there
around?
she is.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have to see what we can
Go,
do.
Doug.
So there's a chicken. There's a lady.
Yeah.
Is she coming after you already?
Go, Doug.
Just go her way.
Don't move. Her vision is based on
Oh, she
movement.
sees me.
Oh!
Oh
my
The lady just knocked this.
She killed you.
Just knocked.
That was
Okay. So what have we
shockingly-
learned so far?
Shockingly bad
that she will
from
kill
Nick.
you.
Don't fuck with her.
Oh, you
Yeah.
got to pick up your items from the last run.
Okay. And I got a key, which is good.
I think you can use banana peels to break her hip.
We just
Okay.
watched a man
But I don't
die.
know if she-
I mean,
she
this is
knows
accurate
she's
to the
not
life
coming.
of every Doug.
Is there any way I can go around?
Place the peel.
Her vision
It's the
is based
grandma
on
from
movement.
SWAT.
Go now.
Doug is weak to old ladies.
Like
I mean,
Neo
that
in the
is
Matrix.
a known fact.
There's your energy bar. That stamina.
Okay.
This is
gotta
you
get
can
that
do
chicken.
better advertising.
How do I get the chicken?
Did
Very
Zelda
careful.
invent
Wait, there's one outside.
the
there's one outside,
green
there's one outside.
stamina
Oh,
wheel?
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
Kick that soccer ball in the goal for sure. 100p.
Okay.
Like, certainly
okay.
Breath of the Wild popularized
okay,
it.
okay.
But did
Okay,
they actually
athlete,
invent
not
it?
athlete.
I don't know.
Hey, listen, it's Doug. It's not me, okay?
I don't like this Doug slander.
Missing a red key.
In
Get
Skyward
What you need to
Sword.
do is, yeah, you have to get keys.
No, Shadow of
There's
the
different colored
Colossus.
keys in each level.
No, no, no. The
And when you
green
unlock the
stamina
next
wheel.
stage, then, and you
Specifically.
do puzzles in there, and
Other games had
you
stamina,
run throughout
but
I got it. So this is where we put the
okay,
chickens
so it's
once
Skyward
we get
Sword.
them.
Did.
Yeah.
Huh.
And we have to get the chickens.
Yeah. Don't
Chat
choke 'em.
plays the Doug
Okay,
game
I
when.
won't.
I don't know if
There's
chat would be able to
somewhere
play this
garden
game.
over there. I think that's a key.
Where?
Yeah.
Oh, yellow key. Nice, Will.
Okay.
Did you got that ice? Oh, God.
Oh
Okay, I'm putting the banana peel.
no! Drop it.
Dropping it. Got her.
Oh, sick. That was actually badass.
Okay, I thought
This is
she
like
broke a
assault.
hip,
This
but
man
she's
like
actually
entered this
surprisingly
house
nimble for a woman
where he's
her age.
clearly
Am I missing the
unwanted.
other chickens?
Has been
Am I-
assaulting
Okay.
this old woman
Green key,
who
green
lives
key,
there
on the table.
Got it.
and stealing her
Where's the other
chickens. This is classic
see them,
Doug
guys?
stuff. We do this all the time.
Somewhere.
No, what's wrong with that toilet?
Oh, no,
you're
I
done.
aggroed again. I have no out. I have no out. I have no
Can you,
out.
hold on, maybe, can you like close the door or anything? I think you're clear.
Oh, my God.
Oh, there's a chicken
What
in
is-
that
what is
garden.
he
You need the red
supposed
key.
to do in the thing?
Got
now?
it. So where? A golden nut. We love that.
You know.
Where is the red key?
Stop aggroing the old lady.
wait.
Oh, another green key.
Wait, do you okay, green, wait, 2 green keys?
Get in
No,
that bathroom.
how many greens make red?
Boy, we're really
What? No, I don't think you combine them.
It's not, okay.
That's
we're really
not
crushing it in maturity
I have
today.
no idea.
Somebody said
I have not
nut,
seen
and then
the
everybody
trailer.
in chat had to
You
repeat
guys
that.
see? Wait, front door maybe? No,
I
that's
feel like your standards are too low right now for
Sneak up on
what
the old
stimulates
lady
your
and-
brain.
And then try and attack her.
I like the
Nut
distress
Lamau.
noise
I just like that's.
We have to look. Do you?
I feel like generally our standards are a bit
Oh, it's
higher.
unintentional. We almost got
That's
it.
a preview
Not
of
high,
game.
but a bit
There's a
higher.
red key. There's a red key. There's a red key. There's a
And a chicken.
And a chicken. Come here, little chicken. I'm out of juice.
Go get him.
Can't
What
catch
did
him.
you expect, Doug? I feel like there's days.
Oh,
it's
too
over
late.
for
It's
you.
over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Just use the ball. You get the ball, kick the ball at her.
I can't.
Drop
I
the
can't.
chicken.
I'm out of juice.
Keep kiting.
I need this.
Like feather your stamina. Just feather it.
Feather your stamina.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, and
If
that
you're
way
being a
you'll-
React streamer, we need to
Unfortunately,
lower
guys,
our standards
we'll have to
too.
dive deeper into the worst handyman. Yes.
I just want to come in.
I got the red
I just want to
key.
say something.
Sure.
I timed out all these demos. I did not think that you guys were going to struggle so much with the game about a dude chasing chickens.
I just got it. I just
fair, it's
I just got it.
only
I can finish it right here. Okay, trust me. I
Let's
can.
see it?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, no, well, you got something to say, man.
Your
So,
new target audience is
Nick
10-year-olds.
truly was the world's worst handyman, but we'll dive more into it. Maybe get that red key later. So anyway, guys, that was World's Worst Handyman. Make sure you wish list it or go grab it. And now it's time to toss it down to the stage for another exciting announcement.
All right, guys.
What does adventure
so
games mean?
before we get started, I want to say it's very bright. I feel very uncomfortable. Can we make this stage dark? Guys, no. Not dark. Darker.
I'm scared. Oh, wait. This is the game, right? Yeah, this game is sick. Wow, it's changed a lot since I last played it. This is the one, it's like Tarkov kind of, right? Because there's a lot more going on the last time I saw it. Dang. This game is really, really good. I tried it last year,
guys,
early on.
I decided to not only talk about this
It feels
myself,
kinda
but I
empty.
actually thought maybe I would bring somebody on who actually plays the game. To talk about it as well.
It's honestly great. At least I loved it when I tried it last year.
I'm really looking forward to coming out on
You're
stage.
looking great too.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here, just as excited as I am.
I'm not sure
to
what
be wearing
Blacksmith
this.
is, but
yeah, Dark and Darker is free to play.
Gentlemen, Dark and Darker is free to play. It is available right now. You have to go and get their launcher, Blacksmith, and you are able to download and try out the game. I've played the game many times. You've played it infinitely many more times. It's a very, very good game.
Right. We got the recently the Druid class kind of came out. They're polishing it up.
Ooh,
Now the
there's new
game is
classes?
free to play, and I know everyone holding the line is really excited for this. Update.
Yeah,
They're
like
all
the-
just
like all the
Iron
good
Mason.
the only
good
downside
Ws,
Oh,
and it's looking real good.
There it is. So yes,
of the
Dark
game
and
a year
Darker
ago
is
was
now
that there
free to
wasn't
play.
a lot
And,
in it,
download
or there wasn't a
Blacksmith,
ton
you
of
can try it out
variety,
today.
and it's
So
clearly
we're about to get into our next category.
very different, or
but
very
before
like
we do,
varied now.
Here's a quick message from time-traveling Tectone on why you should download Cash App.
Okay.
Yep, I'm back from the future yet again to tell you about our Games Expo sponsor.
Looks like a
Cash
game
App,
that'd be cool
the
in VR.
financial app of the future. That's right. You
Yeah,
can
you
now
tell 'em,
get
chat.
4.5% interest on your savings balance.
Hey, this
when
is
you direct
cringy!
deposit $300
Quit trying to
or
sell me
more in
products!
paychecks a month into Cash App. Do you understand what this means, Jay?
Businesses are cringe.
Jay? just nod yes or no. Anything. Give me anything, Jay. Looks like Jay is so shocked.
Does
he's
this count as
completely
free to play?
frozen.
I think I removed
But
free to
with
play.
Cash App's 4.5% interest on his savings, he's still earning money anyways. He doesn't have to do anything with his time. And
Money
neither do
is
you.
cringe.
Just by letting time pass by, you make money by making money. It's so simple that it's crazy. Get paid just by getting paid, and download Cash App on the App Store or Google Play Store right now for free. Scan that QR code on the screen. Now back to the Games Expo. Freeze time! Resume time! Future! Cash App!
Do you know Tectone was like a professional wrestler, apparently?
Best thing about time-traveling Tectone is you can't smell them. So, our next category is about as close to the Creator Clash or chess boxing as I will ever get. Luckily, we do have an FGC regular, and he's going to be running us through some of these fighting games.
Don't worry about it, Asmund. I got it. You can leave the stage now. Thank you.
Okay, do we want to change anything
Got you,
else?
bro. Now, guys,
Someone is
you don't have to
shot.
be terrible at fighting
Battle-
games like
I
I
feel
am,
like
but I'm
Battle Royale
sure
we
you
should
love them.
change.
This year, our fighting games category is filled with some
Okay,
traditional
we need to change fighting
games
games. This is
and
too
some
easy.
classism
This needs to change.
beat-em-ups. Some of my favorites.
This is literally
when
the
you think about it.
category
Now,
in the- this
our
needs to-
first one follows a group of space-traveling ninja cheerleaders defending Earth from rogue AI
Okay, well,
robots.
we got this one.
What? Why are ninja cheerleaders?
Pop, pop, punch! Guys, let's take a look at some rah, rah, boom.
Rah rah boom. Okay, wait. I know what the bingo category will be. Oh, it's this type of fighting game. Unrealistic. I mean, yes, you're right. It's set in space. Oh yeah, somebody was shot. You're right.
Rah rah boom. Okay.
Ninja cheerleader fighting robots is cool.
Ninja cheerleading fighting robots are cool, man.
Tell people to wish list Rah Rah Boom on Steam.
Please wish list Rah Rah Boom on Steam. This is not a
Okay.
kink.
All right, guys.
Everyone in chat
guys, while I
agrees
continue to
that
educate EE on
it's
the importance of ninja space cheerleaders. Take a look at our next
not
game, Combo Devils.
cringe. Ooh. There's a roguelike mode? That is super my jam. Platform fighter roguelike mode is like, I'm in. And it's got rollback netcode. Combo Devils. Yeah, why aren't they why aren't there more co-op platform fighters?
Well. We got Cordell here from Punkzilla here to talk to us a little bit about his game Combo Devils. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
I'm chilling. Yeah, it's a little bit of an exciting day for me, you know, just a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, what was the motivation behind making and creating a fighting game?
We all grew up playing fighting games like this.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like, somebody just shot.
And we've always wanted to make a game just like this.
Right.
So
roguelike.
We all come from the industry. I'm coming from Epic Games. We have 2 people from Blizzard as well. And
you guys all got fired?
Actually, yeah. During the pandemic.
Wait, actually?
Actually, yeah. When the pandemic hit,
I'm sorry.
A few of us lost our jobs. Some of us actually quit to work on this game full time.
Yeah.
And we actually have some experience. Me and one other person on the team, we come from working on a Smash Brothers mod called Project M, which is huge.
Oh, damn.
Yes,
okay.
Yeah. That was for Brawl. I remember that.
It was actually.
Yes.
That's awesome. You know that. So after that,
I'm a nerd.
I started up Combo Devils and built up the team to where it is now, and then now we're here. Yeah.
Well, damn. Okay. Well, this is the thing, right?
I want to play this. That's a really good.
And a lot of the fighting games have been out. They have a tenure of 20, 30 years.
Yeah. Project M, for people who don't know,
game community is great.
Was people basically turned modded Smash Bros. Brawl to become like Melee, kind of?
A lot of people ask, is this game purely competitive?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not, but
and it's really well made. Apparently,
gameplay for sure.
I never played it myself, but
so we want to focus on having a complete package there. We want to have stuff for everybody. We want to have the competitive 1v1 with rollback netcode and all that stuff. We want to have the.
So you guys already have the rollback and everything set up.
It's there. We're working on the online right now. It's desyncs like crazy, but we're getting there. Yeah. But we want to have the casual modes too, like the free for all with items. You want to have the big stages with hazards that everybody hates.
Oh, yeah, there's a robot.
And we want to have the roguelite mode, which I want to tell you a little about.
Yeah. So because just
cringe poll.
Just go.
Okay, it needs to be 98%.
That's something
not
that we're
cringe.
really working really hard on, and so right now it's what it is. It's a co-op roguelite. It's PvE. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up, similar to Streets of Rage or Turtles in Time. And so like I mentioned, it's a roguelike. You play with your friends, you get perks, you level up, and we want to be able to just let people have fun with this mode. It's very casual, yeah.
Wow, okay. And have any pros tried your game out before?
Yeah, a lot of pros have tried our game.
Oh, wow.
No,
pros
not quite.
From, Street
Close,
Fighter,
but not quite.
Gear, Marvel vs. Capcom. And they're all loving it so far, definitely. They've given us a lot of feedback, which we've implemented into the game. And they're making the game, helping us be a lot better. It's a lot more balanced.
And
polls are cringe, though.
Yeah, well, actually, sorry, no. But it's wish listable on Steam. I'm like, yeah, totally, I wish.
Wish list on Steam, gentlemen. There it is.
Yeah, but what I really want to say too, as well, is the one thing about our game, everybody asks why this game?
Right.
So with our game, we're bridging the gap between traditional fighting games and platform fighters.
Yeah.
And we had a very strong foundation of from Smash Melee. It's kind of how we started, played like Smash.
Of course.
And then we evolved from there and added different gameplay mechanics from other games we played growing up, like Street Fighter or Marvel vs. Capcom.
Right.
So in our game, we have air dash cancels, EX specials, supers, target combos, you name it. So. From there.
You guys really did play Melee.
Oh yeah, I mean, all of us, we grew up playing those games, and we're very, very passionate about it, which is why we're making this game.
Combo Devils. Gentlemen, on Steam, make sure to wish list it now. And thank you very much for coming on and talking about the game. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having us. Really appreciate it.
Anyway, we'll
everybody.
take it back over to the main stage and keep going with the games.
Oh, that one looks
All right,
great.
thank you so much, Asmon.
I'm
Love me
excited
some
about that.
Combo Devils, so make sure you guys show that some love, especially. Our next game, though, takes inspiration from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and thankfully zero inspiration from Jake Paul's crypto portfolio. With a huge variety of unique characters and slapstick comedy, let's take a look at Big Boy Boxing.
Yeah, I guess Dark and Darker is kind of a battle royale. Kind of, though. It's more of a extraction shooter, though. I wouldn't call it a battle royale.
You can wish list Big Boy Boxing on Steam now, so you can beat up your friends later. Now, our final fighting game is a unique sandbox fighter.
Not cred.
Create your own
I mean, that
characters
looked cool
and
to me.
stages
I
with
love the
no
art
need
style
for
of that.
modding or coding knowledge. Let's take a look at Smack Studio.
Wait, what? You're like animating it yourself? A sandbox fighting game, huh? I mean, there'll probably be lots of really, really funny stuff that happens out of this. Yeah, it's like Mugen, right? Or Mupin, whatever that's called. But like more accessible, probably. The Grumps played this. I mean, there's probably anything that has community generated content is always going to be really, really fun, right? 'Cause there's just like so much crazy stuff. As soon as you open source things to the community, yeah, it looks sick AF. Oof. I mean, I love
Studios
platform
breaks out
fighters,
of early
so
access this July, but luckily you won't have to wait an entire month to see some action since our couch is about to jump into it now.
oh, there you go. Okay,
That's
we need to.
right, ladies and gentlemen. That's Smack Studios'
Poll.
fighting game where you can play
Oops, nope, wrong.
as literally anyone you make, including the current members of this couch gaming group. So if you would tune into our gaming little segment here, you can see that we're each going to play
Wow,
as
this is
ourselves.
high, not
Yes,
cringe.
Every single one of us will play as ourselves.
That's right.
Very
But
excited.
not quite.
Except for me, I'm replaying
We'll
as
say it
Lotus
has to be
because I'm not in this game.
95% not cringe.
No, play as me.
Are you good? Is your character good?
I don't know. Try it out.
No, play as Lotus.
No.
No, play Soda. Play Soda.
You're pissing me off.
All right, fine. I'll play
you be
Soda.
They actually made you a character, but after they saw the handyman gameplay, they took you out.
Okay, that makes complete sense.
And they were gonna make me a character, but Seer was much more handsome, so we put Seer instead. So
Wait, so you're playing Seer?
I'm gonna be Seer.
And I'm Soda.
Yeah.
That's nice. Nick, you better win.
Why'd you
Better
end that so
win.
fast?
Look at these maps.
Because I don't really want to just
What
have
map
a
do you guys
giant
want? Actually,
poll
do
that
just
says,
random-
is this
random?
cringe or not,
Random
sitting
lockdown,
on
let's go.
screen for a minute straight.
Okay.
Ooh.
I wonder if these characters are gonna have like the same move sets.
I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know because we haven't played this one.
We'll find out. All right, I gotta find me. Where am I?
They just have their faces on
Okay,
the.
someone.
Yeah, it's pretty
Seer's
funny.
absolutely destroying me.
Give me stop.
Okay.
Maybe we do this for.
I've got two
Oh wait,
1v1s.
it's probably not gonna be
I
out
am at
time.
100%. Emmy, let go of me.
We could do like a
Wait, what? Emmy,
Rosa
you're cheating.
battle royale
Emmy, stop.
for
Nick,
this
if
year's
you
Rosa stream.
Stop running away and doing range.
I can't.
Play the game.
Everyone's chasing me.
Dude, I just did like a Liu Kang. Look at this. Look at the feet.
Who's in the air there?
That's S-Fan doing Luke Kang shit.
Are you permanently up there?
Nick is throwing fireballs. S-Fan is flying. Emmy and Will are playing the
It's
game.
already out in early access?
Stop.
Ooh,
Let me work.
Oh, that's great.
Oh, no.
Oh, join the game, S-Fan. Look at you. Get your ass beat. Someone kill S-Fan.
Will.
Yeah, what's
Can you
up?
add custom sounds?
I'm leaving.
Because that would be funny. Like for all the different moves,
I mean,
it's just like
it's
me
seriously-
screeching.
Someone kill him. Or S-Fan.
I'll get him.
Air dodge.
Thank you.
Oh, throw.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Get some up airs.
I see you're playing a Slinky. Are you an enjoyer of
Ooh, Will, you
Animal
like that,
Well?
buddy?
Or is there a Slinky in Animal Well?
That fireball out of here.
You could add custom sounds? Okay, yeah, this could be fun.
Why am I getting beat so bad?
This is going to get used for porn.
Yes,
Well,
all your handyman gameplay is terrible. Now you're just carrying it over to this.
Oh, no.
this game looks
I'm gonna
busted.
Things happened.
Oh, I hit
Okay,
him.
what's all the...
He charged.
Can you guys... I'm old. Can you guys teach me what's all the lingo? What do the kids use nowadays to say whether something's good or bad? Let's start incorporating more of that. Yeah, okay, we're changing it from cringe to bussin'.
Oh, we did.
Oh, come on.
That it's bussin' and not cringe.
Come on, William.
I
Skibbity.
can't get this one section or I will die. I'm stuck with that.
S-Fan, chill.
Now, this is a problem with the
Skibbity. I still don't know what
controller,
skibbity is.
How? Wait, S-Fan's gonna win. Who paused?
It's this controller. It's got.
Oh, it's a controller. It's a controller. Wait, I think I won. I should have won regardless of.
Okay, most people feel like this game's bussin'.
Easy.
That's
Look at
cool.
that. Skills.
Sheesh.
Hey, production, go back. Just show number one. Well, it's S tier. Look at that.
Yeah.
Champion. Okay, you can go back again. You can go back. I just want my
Okay, yeah,
credit.
you're right. No.
No, you can make any
Bussin'
character in this
Yeah.
game that you
and cooked. Wait, is
I
cooked
actually
good or
love
bad?
that because
Is
I
tra-
think
is
some
it-
of the best games have come when
It's
the
a
devs
2-year
actually provide
subscription.
like
That's cash
a
in the
hub
trash.
for the communities to make good games.
There we
Like,
go.
you
Now
look at
bussin' and
Warcraft,
cooked.
yes,
Oh,
Dota
cooked
came
is
from
bad. Okay, wait,
So
sorry.
this is like the
Is
Super
Gat
Smash
good?
Brothers version of it.
Wait, I thought we were running one more round.
We are running it back right
Bussin',
now.
We're playing again?
FR,
Okay.
get,
That wasn't embarrassing enough for you guys?
So there's a new
and
character.
then cringe.
I'm
and
playing as the
cooked.
tree.
Wait, what are we
Cool.
doing?
Gat is good. Okay.
Okay.
What is Ms. Boss?
Why is it boss?
I don't know, but it has
He's
9
a
lives.
boss character.
Oh, this looks fun.
Are we ready?
That's level 9.
Cooked bad,
Okay.
cooking good. Okay. Good.
No, I think you're right. I think like the player-made content is so big.
Thanks, babe.
Like,
I'm
the
learning.
thing about games like Mario
We're
Maker,
getting there.
like anything.
Right.
where you can,
Damn,
like,
this
make
one's 90%
my
bussin'
God.
FR Gat. People love this one.
What?
Wait, that's
Okay,
very
guys,
funny.
we have to team up and just beat the hell out of
What
him.
is that?
What's he doing with his hands?
Wow.
To say he cooked is good, to say he was cooked is bad.
Oh!
Here, okay, I'll update it.
Hilarious.
I'm putting damage in on him. Wait, so he's fighting us and we're fighting ourselves.
It seems like it's.
I'm throwing rocks at him.
At what point do you win? What do you?
I don't know, but I think he just killed me. I died.
You are so bad. First one dead is Nick Pollum.
I mean, Miz is just knocking everyone out.
Hi, I'm new to his Twitch. What's happening?
Seems
We're
like
watching
I
a
died.
S-Fan's dad. Or bad.
showcase of a bunch of new indie games.
I'm playing the game, Chance.
This
you
is React,
I don't need to
the
play
Doug
that.
Doug story.
throwing rocks, dude.
Bro.
I can't. It's what I do. Oh.
Wait.
Frick.
When does he die? 260%.
Can we not kill him?
Who is this man?
Did they just stay there and just harass us all day?
Man, I want to do the
Oh, dude. This
the
guy-
co-op
Time of his life.
roguelite mode of the previous game a lot.
Bad.
Not to cook on
You
the
guys have a
current
minute
game that
and a
we're
half
looking
left,
at,
and you've
but
got one life left.
How do you
yeah, a
kill
platform
Miz?
fighter with a roguelike element that's co-op.
don't know.
Ooh, that sounds so
What's his
fun.
weakness?
On God, for real, no
Bosses.
cap. This shit is bussin', my dude. This is pretty bussin'. You made me get up at 2 a.m. for this. What? Where do you live? Can you give us your best React thumbnail?
I'll be honest. I think y'all are doing more damage to each other.
I mean, because it's hard not to. It's not like we're on the same team. or
Okay,
anything.
hold on. While this is going, this is a good opportunity.
No.
We need to make these harder. Okay.
It's us versus.
S-Fan, if you
Pet a
die
cat or a
again,
dog, it
you
feels
are
easy.
out.
Point click adventure. We
Because
need to
I
update
put
this.
myself
This one
away.
needs to
I put
update.
myself on for this.
DLC needs to update. Battle Pass needs to
Yeah,
update.
dude,
Loot Box
I
needs
would
to
like
update.
I'm not gonna lie, I love this
VR
new
game needs to
character.
update.
Were you
Battle
playing
Royale
as?
needs to update.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
dude, tree guy.
We need
goes
harder
crazy.
ones.
Yeah, like
No.
I mean, he's at 6 100%.
And the thing
There's
is,
literally
the
a reptile.
possibilities are actually endless with what people could actually.
I got destroyed.
We're updating Reptile too. That one's too easy.
Oh, you're S-Bender.
When did they pet a cat?
Dude, I went
embarrassing.
I went straight like just full DPS.
Well, okay, zombies is a good one.
I had no health, no defense. I was just going straight DPS to see what we could do.
And
there you go.
what do we do?
And nothing. Well, it was worthless.
27 seconds.
Emmy, are you out?
Main character is human.
You got 20 seconds left.
Oh yeah, they pet a tiger in Handyman, huh?
I mean, the Miz boss is just doing so much damage to me.
You each have 1 life left.
There's a
15.
bell pepper.
I'm trying my best.
Sure.
Nothing I can do.
Rock guy is going absolutely.
Bro, you're just killing Will.
I don't have it. What do you want me to do?
You know what? Finish him off, Nick. Kill Will, please.
He's at.
Oh, what?
What?
Wait, he's dead? We did it! We did it.
Okay, wait. Someone says Minecraft.
What did he get to?
800%.
Not bad.
Like in the game or outside of the game?
All right, that was Smack Studios. Make sure to wishlist the game and create your own characters. Even your
There's
favorite
another
streamers.
Doug.
Finally, you can take out your frustration of not having your donation message read in real time with violence.
Okay, we're at 1 out of 2
Now let's
people
toss
named
down
Doug.
to Asmon on stage for another special announcement.
Great job, Will.
Thank you.
The game has an
So,
underwater
last
level.
Year,
Okay, that's
we
pretty
announced
good.
the creation of Mad Mushroom at OTK Games Expo. And now they're here for their first ever Mad Mushroom Showcase to share what they've been working on.
Shows an
Let's go ahead
underwater
and
level.
welcome Sibs.
Oops. Okay. Sorry. Which of these? I feel like we changed
There it
dating
is.
sim. That's too
How
easy.
you doing, man?
Maybe.
How are you?
Yeah, I didn't know where.
Okay,
where
we
you
got to
were
change
coming
this
up
one.
from.
Dating sim.
Nice surprises, right?
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah.
We've got some of those.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Hello, everyone. I'm Sib, CEO of Mad Mushroom, and welcome to our first ever Mad Mushroom Showcase. Last time we were
Okay.
here, the OTK team and
Cooking
I
and
announced
dating
our
sim.
indie publishing label,
Like, it has to
Mad
be
Mushroom,
both.
and a lot has happened in the
Change
last
the
12
rest of the
months.
boxes to dating
We
sim.
announced our first title at the OTK Game Awards, the co-op roguelike Atomic Picnic, which we actually signed after it caught our attention at last year's Expo. We welcomed the legendary Co-Carnage to our team, adding his expertise to our growing
need to change
team of
DLC.
creators and advisors. And we launched Rumble Club, our slapstick brawler, which you'll hear a little bit about in a little bit. That, combined with the announcements you'll hear shortly, sums up one hell of a freshman year. And this is just the beginning. Your support means the world to the developers we'll be showcasing today, and they're very excited to show you what they've been working on. So, without further ado, here's Jordan from Lightbox Games, developer of Rumble Club, to share what they've been up to and working on since the launch in April.
This guy is a Doug. No, that's not a Doug. Way too cool looking.
Thank you, Sibs. So Rumble Club's been out for a bit over a month now. We've had over 1 million people play the game across PC and mobile, and more people playing every day, which is super cool to see. And we've already updated and added a ton of new stuff to the game. We added Gadget Game, a brand new game mode where you start with a gadget and you get a new gadget every time you get an elim. We've added a ton of quality of life features to
They
our
all look
stream
like they're
queue
about
and
to
private
cry.
party
They're very
system that
excited.
makes playing and making progress
It's
with your
bussin'
friends
for
and
real.
viewers way easier. And we revamped the shop to make it easier and more forgiving to get our highest tier cosmetics. At the same time,
We should have had a category somebody
so here's a
flosses.
sneak peek of what's coming.
We should have done somebody does the floss or whatever
It
it's
is
called.
already rolling, so we're just gonna jump straight into it. There we go.
Wait, this is.
You want a perfect picnic, huh? Well, Bonnie B's got you covered.
I thought we were just watching it. Wait. Is this a date? Is this a dating cooking sim? No.
Tip number 1, the guest list.
Is that a rabbit?
The best picnics keep it cozy. I recommend no more than 4 guests. And tell them it's BYOB. Bring your own boom. Tip number 2, the menu. No meal is complete without a powerful main and an explosive side dish. I prefer a good old-fashioned shotgun as my first course. With a nice cold Friaka grenade to wash things
Quick
down.
chat. If you don't like the character design, make sure everybody knows it by screaming cringe into the
If you
chat.
want your picnic to be the best, you're gonna need to pack plenty
How will
of
people know
curios.
you're cool
Collect pebbles
if
and
you don't
currency
say
and
that
use
you
them to
think
grab
the
yourself
rabbit
some
is cringe?
spicy upgrades to your build by purchasing
Quick,
boosts and
preserve your
cultivating
reputation.
curios loadout. Your enemies are gonna eat a ton of lead at this picnic. I recommend choosing some real damage-dealing curios, like Shockwave to wreak havoc with every fall, Trool's Tag to fire any weapon like a minigun, or Walkie Pod to really drop the bass on those baddies. No picnic is complete without a big finish. It's gonna take a
Can you at least, if you're
lot
gonna
of
say
doing to
something's
get through the
cringe,
final course,
at least
but
set
it's
it up in a very
worth it just once
sophisticated
you've
way.
got it down. It tastes just like
After much
victory.
consideration and thoughtfulness, I have decreed that this character is
Definitely bring
cringy.
sandwiches.
So a little bit of a snafu. That was not Rumble Club. That was Atomic Picnic.
Oh.
But Rumble Club is releasing Season 2
That
June
makes
24th.
more sense.
So please,
I was
for our
confused
fantasy
by
theme
that.
season. And now I'd love to hand it off to Mila from Bitcake Studios, the developer of Atomic Picnic.
Thank you, Sibs. Hi, everyone. I'm Mila, the CEO of Bitcake Studio from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
Oh, that's cool.
Back in December, we announced that we were joining forces with Mad Mushroom, and since then, the game has taken massive strides with the help of our community through the multiple playtests that we've done. We really cannot thank you enough. And I wanted to give a big shout out to everyone from our Discord that is watching right now. Behind the scenes, we've also had in-depth play sessions with the OTK creators. Thanks to their feedback, we added a bunch of exciting new upgrades, like the ones you saw in the trailer. We also decided that the game's balance and progression system needed to be rehauled, so we did just that. And there's a lot more to come, but this is our biggest update yet, and I can't wait to hear your feedback. If you want to help us test these new features out, we're starting up a new playtest today. Join in by checking out our Steam page. See you there.
I just know
Awesome.
she
Thank
plays
you, Mila.
Splatoon. Yeah.
Keep an eye out for Mila, Tips, and myself on IGN Live later this week, where we'll be diving deeper into Atomic Picnic and showing off some new gameplay.
All the presenters
Now,
stand
for
like they
some
don't
new
know how
reveals
to.
From Mad Mushroom, our first new title is called Claws and Chaos. Check it out.
I think you underestimate how hard it is to do public speaking. I think it's very easy to like sit in Twitch chat and be like, why don't these people look extremely comfortable on camera?
Is it, Grandpa?
Oh, sweet child.
Like they're game
Would
developers.
I do that to you? There once was a magical land ravaged by infighting and death.
Okay, that's a
You
cute cat.
see, it was prophesied that a great flood was coming, one whose waters would wipe away the entire world.
The cat is bussin'.
Wait, it gets better. For the people of this world, there was only one salvation.
Cooked.
A great ark designed to withstand the deluge. But it was controlled by the powerful, the menacing, the mighty King Chipmunk.
Fuck that guy!
A king chipmunk? That seems kind of random.
Who'd rather watch his people drown than share an ark with peasants.
Whoa, this king is an asshole.
A brave few refused to sit back and wait for
This
the
is
waters
bussin',
to
FR.
rise. They rose up to fight for their place on the ark. A scholar, a rogue, a
What
knight.
genre of
and,
game is this?
A weeb? Armed with wit, determination, and a suspiciously worn-out waifu body pillow, they take their strategically placed locations across the battlefield. They sought to be the strongest team and not rely on that meta trash everyone else was abusing. Our band of heroes battled their way to the stronghold of King Chipmunk across a full-featured single-player campaign and asynchronous multiplayer.
Grandpa, is this a game?
Not for our heroes.
This is a good trailer.
Wait, does the king win?
With the interrupting. That, my child, is a story for another trailer.
A f***ing cliffhanger? Really?
Claws and Chaos. I think that was a very good trailer. I was a fan of that. I looked away and heard waifu body pillow. What did I miss? What are you talking about?
Hey
that
there,
wasn't part of
I'm
it.
David, the lead developer of Claws and Chaos. On behalf of the whole team, we're ecstatic to finally be able to share it with the world. We wanted to find a way to combine the really fun
The
and
presenter
simple gameplay
looks like he's
of
named
Super Auto
Uncle
Pets
Touchy.
with the positional strategy of auto chess games. You can deploy a wide variety of heroes from the animal kingdoms to fight for survival. And you have the freedom to strategize between going for unique family bonuses or attempting to just overwhelm opponents with brute force. Have you ever given a Glock to a squirrel before? Because this is your chance. Now, Claws and Chaos features an entire single-player campaign with hand-drawn cutscenes where you can follow our hero's journey as they fight towards the arc. And of course, we also have
I'm hoping you guys are calling him
PvP
Park
in the
Sir because
arena
of the
mode, so you can
glasses
play
and
at
not
your
because
own
he's
pace,
Asian.
battling against real teams.
I will give you the benefit of the
crafted by
doubt
other
here,
players.
Chad.
You can play Claws and Chaos right now through our exclusive demo. Just click the community hub on our Steam page.
Oh, because of the gun.
And you
Because
can
of the
find
gun.
the link
Okay.
there.
Sorry,
We have
you were,
3 segments of
you got
the
excited
campaign
about a
available,
gun. You
and
weren't
also
racist.
our
Good.
arena mode is available for testing. And you could win a really sweet Claws and Chaos Starforge PC. So we can't wait to build this community with you all and hear your feedback. So hop into our Discord and let us know what you think.
Awesome. Thank you, David. Fun fact, Tips played Claws and Chaos for 50 hours within the first 2 weeks of us signing the game. Before we get to one last surprise, I want to do a take 2 on Rumble Club. Let's welcome Jordan. Jordan, please.
All right, I know you guys were so excited to see what Season 2 of Rumble Club had in store. We had to tease you a little bit, show some other games in between, but we're back. All right. Can we roll the Season 2 trailer?
Dude.
All right, so Rumble Club Season 2 is a fantasy-themed season. This is our castle map that you can play Punch Royale, Goop Cube, all the different game modes on. We have a bunch
Reptile.
of new cosmetics like
we
this
changed that one.
dragon suit
There's
and
multiple
a
reptiles.
glowy-eyed helmet. Who doesn't want glowy eyes, right? There's also some creator skins of some people you might recognize. So check the shop
How
for
is this
those
estimate?
coming soon.
How is this NMP?
There's 5 new seasonal gadgets, which now appear in all the maps to shift up the
What
meta.
about this
so
is
check
cringe?
out the horsey, the sword and board, plunger crossbow, fairy wings, and the ogre king.
I like it. It's
We've
chibi.
also
I think it's
majorly
cool.
switched up the Rumble Pass. We're removing all the
Oh,
gadget cards from the
wait.
premium track and moving them into the free track.
We took out
and
Battle
loading up
Pass.
the premium track with 3 times the cosmetics. Ton of really cool stuff in there. Finally, we're introducing Rumble Run, a Grand Prix style multi-round mode where you play matches, accumulate score, the lowest scorers get cut, and you fight to be the final champion.
Ooh, that looks fun.
Now that's just a taste of what's to come in Season 2. There's even more surprises planned, and we're super excited for everyone to get to play on June 24th. And we'll see you there.
Oh.
Awesome. Thank
Uh-oh.
you, Jordan. All right. We have one more surprise for you. An announce and drop. This is Splody.
Splody. Okay, already it sounds bussin'. Okay, I do like the look. I do like that it's a plat. No jump button? Oh, it's like rocket jumping? This looks so up my alley. This looks super my type of thing. Like movement 2D platforming games. Where it's just about moving fast. It's out now? I'm gonna play that like tonight. Like I will
Hello,
actually,
everyone.
damn.
My name is Miskiff, and to celebrate the launch of our new game Splody, we would like to propose an interesting challenge. Whoever can beat Splody the fastest on stream gets $10,000 cash. There's no second and third place prize. Only one person will win $10,000. It's an all... The contest is going to run from June 4th to June 18th.
Oh, okay.
1
I
week.
can't win that.
You can learn more at
Did you say 1 week?
otk.to/Splody10K. If you would like to participate, go
not
head
how-
over there right now. We'll be checking all week to see who is participating, who might be winning, and who will get the grand prize.
Oh, damn it.
Thank you guys for watching.
Sorry, OTK. Don't put me in jail. Forgot to turn off the sound effects.
If you want a chance to win 10 grand for 10 bucks, grab a copy of Splody today, on sale for a limited time, and get to work. Well, that's the end of our showcase. Thank you for hanging out with us. You can learn more about all
really wanna
things Mad
play
Mushroom
Splody.
by following us on Mad Mushroom GG on all socials. And if you're a dev looking for a publisher, hit us up and visit madmushroom.gg. Maybe you'll be one of the titles I talk about next year. All right. We're going to head up to the Couch crew, who is joined by Liam, the lead designer of Splody, for a quick peek at the game.
Ooh, yeah. I want to look at more. Do poll.
Thanks, Sibs. We have two gamers
is
who
this
have
one
absolutely
cook-
no chance of winning that
cooking
10K.
and
About to
bussin',
dive in. We have
FR,
S-Fan
get.
and Soda, and Liam is going to talk
I would try
to us about Splody and the
I would
gameplay.
try
Why
to
don't you guys
do the
dive in?
challenge,
And
except
Liam, you
if
can
it's running for like 2 weeks, there is no chance in hell I would beat somebody else. So, because I would have a total of like 2 hours of playing
You
it.
guys can start.
I love moments like this.
Yeah, I think they're in game now.
Okay.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
Having produced events, like stuff like that happens all
Who's
the
this
time.
playing
These
this
are very
Soda?
hard to run.
I don't know whose gameplay we're looking at.
So this is actually S-Fan. That's S-Fan.
Oh, this looks so fun.
So to be fair, I played this game, and let me tell you, it was hard for me as someone who only plays shooters.
Okay.
It was fun. You know.
Yeah. So it's a weird blend. It's a 2D platformer, but the physics are a little crazy. It almost borders on a rage game until you get used to it.
Because you're propelling yourself with potions, correct?
Yes, there is no jump button. You kind of just aim and throw potions, and they blow up everything in your way, and they blow you up if you are close to them.
Oh, and if you
I
go
am
too deep,
very
you
excited
die
to play
here.
this.
I can see both of the screens. Chance is winning, and they're both on the same. This is S-Fan's POV.
Who just
Chance is
died on
winning.
the first.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
A split screen.
This is tight.
Oh, I don't think Chance can. Yeah, he's.
So, S-Fan has passed you, by the way, Chance.
He has?
Yes.
Okay, working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Nice and easy.
gonna play the shit out of this. This is so fun.
Don't go in there. You don't want none of that
It is
smoke.
literally on Steam.
Was that a little secret?
Well, I don't know.
secret exit.
Today I was gonna.
Oh.
I guess I could try it on stream, but I don't know how
Nice, okay.
exciting that would be to watch.
So you're saying whoever beats the game first on stream gets
Or
$10,000?
I think it's who beats it fastest.
Fastest.
It says
End of 2 weeks.
speedrun.
Oh, it's speedrun challenge.
Yeah.
Whoever
fastest.
beats it the fastest in the time frame gets 10K. Not who beats.
That's gonna be
not who beats
wild.
it first.
Huge. Yeah, I can't wait to see.
Well, I can tell you right now.
I'm trying to be more
Will's right.
calculated.
Yeah, it's not gonna be one
It
of
ain't
these.
gonna, it ain't gonna be one of them. It ain't gonna be me. Might be Emmy.
No.
Play it. We want to see it. Well, I was gonna code.
It's a very hard game.
You would have to
be
give up
consistent
coding.
at just
Nice.
because of all the subtle angles
Right.
you throw
Put you in a
potions
real
at.
bind here.
Okay.
We're really
You'd have to
excited
get out
to
your
see what
precious
speedrunners
coding
can
time.
do with it and see if they can really get consistent at it, because it is so easy to kill
Also, I
yourself
don't feel
in
like I'd
this
have
game.
anything to say if I streamed
Okay,
this.
good.
I see two very different strategies from these gamers.
And
S-Fan
down
kind
he
of taking
goes.
it slow and steady, and Chance just
Do
kind
both
of
at the same
chucking
time.
and praying
How
a
would I
lot.
program while
S-Fan
playing
is
this
ahead,
game?
it looks like.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
There's no way.
I'm a gamer, dude.
So
To be fair, S-Fan
You
just
have
played this
two
level.
hands. This is
No, I
clearly a
didn't put-
game that
no, I
requires
shot-
multiple hands.
I think I played the last level.
Invite JokeBot. What, to play
those
it?
tunnels.
I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie. You're
We need to
washed,
replace
buddy.
You need to
DLC.
shut
What do we
that.
replace DLC
How much
with, real quick?
cussing can I do?
I think you're right on the borderline there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
S-Fan's already beaten this level. I just watched him do it.
Fuck.
Dude, what was that copy pasta and AQ?
What if-
For that?
This is humbling for
What if we
Chance here,
change
'cause
it
Chance
with-
thinks he's really good at video games, and
We
he's
see
getting beat by
code.
someone who only plays Paladin in World of Warcraft.
Like there's a
That's-
line.
that's
It could
true.
be any line of
He
code.
did teach me
but like they're
everything I knew about being a
referencing
paladin.
like how they made it or
This
something.
game is
I feel like that's actually a good
deceptively
one, right?
difficult, I will
Yes,
say.
it's challenging.
Like just
Yeah, especially-
any line of code.
No, go ahead.
If you're
Anywhere.
at home
Oh,
thinking
oh, oh.
this is super easy,
We saw code
it,
earlier. Where?
Nice.
Okay,
very
we'll save-
particular. So
Okay,
it
well-
really does take like an hour or two for you to really
Wait,
pick
wait,
it up.
when did we
but
see
once
code?
you do, you start like flying through levels, you're doing all kinds of crazy momentum stuff, and it feels really
No!
Yeah, there's definitely like a skill that you have to like.
We saw in the
figure out how it
customizations
works,
of
and once you get
characters.
going, like same for me. Like this level here, I'm not kidding you.
Let
like the
chat
one that
be
Chance is
explode.
on, I think it took me about 30 minutes.
Ooh.
And this is all that's in here.
I didn't know they had code.
Like,
Okay.
yeah.
I just saw like
Yeah, the subtle
keyframing and
angle
stuff. That
changes
didn't,
are really
it
tough.
just
Just
looked
got
like
it.
programming
It took
to
me
me.
so long to figure that out when I was playing.
We also really wanted to like
Oh my gosh, I'm throwing.
incentivize creativity. Like a lot of these levels, there's 20 different ways to beat them. We try to guide them with like good
Is co-op
level
in there?
design
Co-op
principles,
we've
but
seen like 5
the
times
physics
already.
engine is just so crazy that it breaks like levels all the time, and there's so many ways to like be creative and get through levels that might not be planned by us.
That's going to be really cool to see what speedrunners do with physics that you can kind of break a little.
Yeah, we have no idea what the run's going to turn into.
Okay.
But we're excited.
So
Man,
do you
I
think
wanna
there's
play this
ways to beat the
so
levels
bad.
that you haven't figured out yet?
Oh, 100%.
And you think
Like you can bounce off spikes if you're super precise and do all kinds of crazy
Sherma
stuff.
is
So-
absolutely
bounce off
crushing
the
J
spike.
Chance,
Very
do a
hard.
spike cancel
Just
right
not
now.
the
Show
right
the kids
people.
at home.
A what?
You
Spike
can do
cancel.
a spike cancel if you.
What does that even mean?
You don't want
Fly into the spikes and throw the potion at the last second.
Technically, I
You
only
go
have
for it, go
to-
for it right now. Okay. You
I'm,
go it.
I only have to watch an hour of this.
Oh my gosh.
So technically, I could stop and just
Wait,
go
are you
play
ahead of me?
Splody instead
No, no,
of
who's
instead of
So, like,
watching
S-Fan
more
is
of the
on the
game.
wall
Time to look at your
level right
screen.
But you could also just take your time and go one at a time like he's doing right here.
But there's a game
you could
that
also,
might
like, wall jump
be
it
in
in the
this
span of
that
2
I do
seconds if you
want
did
to
it.
see. I don't
You
know
guys
if
are
it's
on the
actually
same
there.
level now.
Tied now.
I don't know how much time is left.
So I
but
wanna
it's gonna
keep
be very
watching.
tight as to who
Yeah,
our
yeah,
winner
yeah.
is.
I am
Fighter.
sponsored to do this.
Oh,
That's why
they
there's a
both made it to the
sponsor
next
thing in the
level.
title.
Okay, this level is real easy to die in. Real easy.
But technically, I don't have to watch more. So I could just play Splody. But
Precision.
Nice and easy.
Look how locked in they are.
There it is.
Oh,
both of them got it.
both of them make it.
Let's go.
S-Fan's a little bit ahead, Chance. He is making fun of you right now in his mind. What are you going to do about it?
All
I really
we're
want to
gonna
watch
have
till
whoever
a
wins
certain
the next map is going to be our overall winner.
maybe game that's being announced.
Oh,
I don't
no.
actually know if
Yes,
it's
S-Fan
like
is winning
100%.
right now.
That's a good one too. This next one's a little longer.
All right, whoever wins this one is our champ.
Let me ask.
Oh shit. This is hard.
Trying to learn how to wall
It's
jump.
gonna be a tough one.
Skip to the game you want to
They are
see. This is
locked in.
live.
Look at S. Oh,
This is a
S-Fan kinda
live
figured it out.
show.
S-Fan. Oh, S-Fan's figuring it out.
Rick!
When will
Use
it
that
end? It's not
momentum.
Stanley Parable 3. No.
Where's the ball?
There isn't even
I
Stanley
can't-
Parable 2. I don't think
Oh,
Davey
no.
would skip to Stanley Parable
What?
3.
I beat it, but I didn't get the crystal, so I have to kill myself. Oh no.
So you didn't
Oh,
beat
you
it.
got stuck in. Yeah, you need the key to open the door.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Chance.
Just skip it.
Nice.
I think I'm like a few seconds behind. So let me. There we go. We jumped ahead like 2 seconds.
Like a loser, and you are a loser.
Ooh. Well, that's all the time we have for Splody. S-Fan
Ask
was our
production to
champion
skip
today.
ahead.
But don't worry, we will be playing more Splody. I think we're all going to get our hands on it in the post-show today. So stick around if you want to see more Splody. Now, if you're anything like me or Asmon viewers, you're probably hairy, angry, and drunk. So the next game will be right up your alley. Let's take a look at Dwarven Realms. I had one drink.
So I prepared a lot for this show, and to be honest, that was the first time I saw that trailer. I'm 100% going to be playing that game. Dwarven Realms blends classic action RPG and survivor gameplay to create a new breed of ARPGs. Purchase the game now on Steam and face off against hordes of mobs and slay them all. And guys, whether you're into collecting coins, power-ups, or broken controllers whenever you're missing a jump, everybody loves platformers.
I guess, can everybody in chat say this message for a second so that it's like the equivalent of being pinned, I guess? Oh, there we go. Never mind. You're good.
Our first game is an epic Metroidvania
Platforming!
where you must use your staff to fight, jump,
you're all getting
traverse,
banned because of links.
and go through unique realms through different eras. Join Mako on her journey in Akiatori.
Splody is like exactly what I would want in a new platforming game. So I'm curious if anything else like really grabs my interest. What a cool art style. Bro is reading, so obviously. Yeah, I mean, I think you gotta give people some grace with presentations. They're like hard to do. I hereby declare this cringe. Really? This looks sick. How is this cringe? This is bussin' FR.
All right, that one looks really good. Make sure you wish list it when you get a chance. Our next game, though, is great for those of you who find yourselves walking through life, sometimes a little bit distracted. It happens to all of us.
Dude, I think I just found a Charizard.
I don't.
Hold up. Wait. I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna catch you. No!
Ovely.
Wait, what's going on here? Oh, I've heard about this one. It's like both 3D and 2D, right? Can we get a cringe poll on that bit? I mean, Ovely is all about cringy bits. But I feel like she owns them. She knows they're cringy. I don't know what to look at. I don't know if I should be looking at the 2D part or the 3D part. This one feels like the type of game that's probably hard to visual. Like, I feel like you would probably need to play it. Because my head hurts trying to follow it, but if you're the one actually playing, I feel like it'd be... Like, I've heard good things about this. It's a crazy idea. It's made for Gen Zers who have to watch two things at
actually
once.
Got that concussion. She did have a chance to speak with the team behind Screenbound at Crescent Moon Games earlier this week. So let's take a look.
I'm here with the team behind Screenbound. We've got Josh and Kyle joining us. Josh, our game director, Kyle, of course, our developer. Guys, Screenbound absolutely took the internet by storm. We're seeing it on Twitter, we're seeing it on YouTube, TikTok, basically
it's
everywhere.
X.
So Josh, how has the virality of Screenbound across the internet affected
Like, this is a
your
funny
work
way
right
to
now?
do an interview.
It's made it a little bit hard to, it's a little distracting seeing all the comments.
Why does he
and
look so sad?
When we post something,
Again,
people
I feel like
react
you
to it
guys
quickly, and there are a lot of people
are
reacting,
expecting
so
game developers to
we're trying
be
to
like
keep it in check, but we're,
professional
working hard
speakers,
on the game, and
that's
it's very
not
exciting for us.
that's not what they are. They're people
Now,
who
Josh,
make
where
games.
did the idea for Screenbound come from?
I would say that it came from seeing a picture of someone holding a Game Boy.
I remember
and just looking at
the first
them
time I
playing the
did like
game,
a
and I was
public
thinking,
speech
really
on camera,
interesting
and
to
it was
take
quite
that
awkward.
and make it into a whole
It's
game
hard to
where
do.
Not only are you playing the game on the Game Boy, but your whole environment is part of the game, and it kind of becomes almost quantumly linked.
Now, I've seen the memes already where it's, okay, what if we're playing Screenbound on a Steam Deck while walking, and it's almost like, you know, an inception of all of these different devices? Just how far can we go with it?
That's a really good question because it got so many levels deep that we were thinking this could possibly be endless because you could keep adding it to more and more screens, and then it is totally Inception basically, but it's Inception as a game in some ways.
So bored
Kyle,
he has
tell me
to text.
a little bit about some of the other gameplay features
I'm asking
within
a person
because
who
as
I know
understand it, it's also
if
not
there
just
is a game
platformer.
that
There
is
are other
happening
perspectives that we could take.
in this announcement
There's a lot
that
of
I
little
heard
mechanics
might be
that we're
happening.
definitely using inspired by retro games, but then once we add that 3D aspect
This
into
person
it
has
completely changes it into something
told
completely
me that
different.
it
So some
is
of those new mechanics that
supposedly
we're
happening.
working with are just kind of really based on simplicity. Like just, like a bounce pad or
I've given no
floating
information.
balloon that you can grab onto and glide
It is Silksong,
through the
though,
air.
yeah.
And on the 2D side of it, it just looks like a normal platformer. But then on the 3D side,
Yeah,
you
it's
add that extra
Splunky
axis
3.
into it, and there's a lot of ways that you can kind of make some really mind-bending, interesting things happen, and that can be
Oh, yeah, yeah.
both
It's also
in, like, a
Bloodborne
side-scroller
2.
platformer
In
style
the
view,
indie
or
game.
like a top-down view,
And it's
all
GTA
within
6, yeah. Oh,
also a
Minecraft 2
first-person
also.
view.
So with the new trailer, we saw a lot of different features teased. We saw the flying through the air with the balloons. We saw new enemies. We saw some caves, as well
Yeah.
as other features. What else are you guys working on behind the scenes for
And like
So I think one of the
It's
biggest
actually
things that we're working on right now, and it's probably the most
Barack
important thing, is
Obama.
the
He's
level
announcing
editor.
Barack Obama
We're
2.
building out a really robust level editor that is helping us build the game itself, all the levels that will be inside it. But
Right,
at
it's
the same
Stanley
time,
Parable
we're
3,
thinking
4,
about
and 5. Yeah.
How will people use
Yep.
the level editor to create their own levels and create their own worlds in the end, but keep it super
Oh my god, if
simple
they announce Peggle,
so that
but
anyone can use it. It's
a Peggle
basically
sequel?
2D level editor.
The problem
but
is
when you
that
hit the play
Peggle is
button,
not an indie
it turns
game.
the whole world into 3D
It is
as
owned
well.
by
So
EA.
it's a really cool thing that we've been working hard on.
Great, thank you so much, Crescent Moon Games. It was a fantastic time speaking with you. Back to you guys.
So, some platformers just don't make sense to me. How can two penguins fall from the highest point of a mountaintop and just get back up again? How can a dude wearing 120 pounds of armor jump any higher than 3 feet off the ground? Our next game makes much more sense because you play as an egg. Fall too far and you break, jump directly into a ceiling, you are broken. Let's take a look at foul damage.
This might do it for me. Okay. Maybe not. This seems so stressful. Holy. That's so hard. Do love the audio. Okay, never mind. This is getting me. Splode is the thing I'm most excited for so far, but this is pretty great. They made an entire game about fall damage. Yeah, basically. Maybe the egg is named Doug. Can we get a production? Can we get a confirmation if the egg is named Doug? That looks infuriating, but quite fun. I feel like I'll
Foul
enjoy
Damage
that.
rolls into Steam on September 13th, so don't forget
probably play
to
that.
wishlist.
Absolutely. Well, guys,
like
our
OG
final
Splunky.
platformer game is a 3D
Is
collectathon where you open, unfold, and rotate your way through a world made out of paper, clay, and other handcrafted materials. Join Chick and Nugget on their journey for paper clay.
Wow, a lot of chicken-based games today.
Nugget, look at this. I can get used to this adventure.
Oh, visitors! How thrilling! It's been ages since anyone's come around here.
Oh, fall damage. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Chicken Little. Yeah, it's definitely Banjo-Kazooie style music. To the people who just started saying Chicken Little, Like, is it just if your brain makes any kind of connection from a new thing you're seeing to a thing you've seen in the past? Like, you feel, like, is it just a source of comfort for you or what? Like, are you scared of new things? You have to immediately relate it to an IP that you're already aware of? I just feel... Chicken Little! It reminds me of Chicken Little!
2025, and if you listen carefully during the trailer, you may have
They had-
heard the work of Banjo-Kazooie
I'm scared
and
of new
GoldenEye
things.
composer Grant Kirkhope, who composed the theme for
Oh,
this
okay,
game.
well that
Paperplay
explains
has
it. Grant
also
Kirkhope
just released their new
scored
demo, and the
Banjo-Kazooie,
Gameplay Couch
so that's why it
is ready
sounded
to
like it
try
probably.
out. Take it away, guys.
Is correct, Avali, and Emmy is about to get her hands on Paperclay for the first time.
So
Let's
excited.
get into it.
Okay, I'm going to start the demo.
It was an underwater... Was there an underwater level?
That soundtrack
I didn't see that.
crazy.
Okay, we see code. I'm gonna count this for future. Fine, we see code twice.
So the
We've seen it once.
Character.
Someone says Minecraft.
And
Everyone agrees
you
that it's
just
busted
sucked
in
for
Rockbridge.
3 years.
That's a $60 value, all for only
Oh, freehold,
$14.99.
thank you.
It's just the whole world is just very fun, and the music just complements
Someone
it
does
really well.
drugs. Underwater level.
Little waddles, adorable.
Hey, looky here. Are you walking on my tongue?
It's so
What's that now?
Don't mind me, just step right in. It's cozy inside.
Paper Mario! Paper Mario!
Okay, that seemed
It's
friendly
similar to a thing I know. I'm less scared now.
Everything seem in order inside here.
Oh shit, that is bingo.
Oh, throw him in the fire.
Congratulations, chat. Wait, no. Roguelike is too easy. I'm retroactively changing this. This is way too easy. Give me a harder version. Roguelike is like, there's literally like a genre.
Are these four?
Okay, if you, there you go. If
You can
walk
say
in-
that it's rigged. I don't care. That's way too easy.
Inefficiency.
Yeah, like the big thing here is like you can see
You
the influence of,
cheater.
like, the old rare games.
It doesn't matter whether or not I get bingo anyways. You didn't like
gliding too.
lose a prize that I was going to give to you. Refund.
What are the buttons?
Oh, is there a prediction going or
In
something?
the top left there, if it goes to 160, something must happen. So.
It might be like a fully complete.
Is there any? Why is anybody invested in
I'm
this?
skipping a lot. Should I not be skipping?
Somebody. What do you mean refund?
This isn't your save. This is showing off the game.
Like the
I know, it's my fault. I should have put it in.
It's made in like a kid's room.
I'm making it harder, and then if we get a bingo, I'll give 10 subs. Give me a hard category.
It's like paper and clay.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, like, I just love how they emulated it so well, like in game, like it's.
You're right. The art's very cute. It's very fun, cozy. What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Little enemy.
2 roguelikes. There's been like
you know,
10
with the
roguelikes.
trees, like you see like little cutouts of the cardboard in between. Like the details are very good.
Naked person.
What do you think that is that she's walking on supposed to be? Is that just like someone just didn't mow the lawn very well? Or they mowed it too well in some certain areas? I don't know.
Stealth
Can you
cooking
mow,
game.
Can you mow lawn too well?
No, we had farming sim in there, and we changed it because there's literally a category in this show called cozy games. So that's going to be like 5 farming simulators.
Where's a super light?
We already have guy named Doug.
It's a thing that you can do to launch yourself.
Okay, we could do
forward.
naked person.
Do the jump and dive over and over again. I can already see people never waddling in this game ever again. Just spam jump dive.
Does that work as a middle one?
Look at that movement. See, there's movement tech.
Oh, there's the tech.
Game my girlfriend would like.
you're gonna
Well,
die.
you.
Jimmy has the tech down, locked down.
No, you wouldn't like this.
Wait, ground
Classic
pound?
ground pound.
I've never seen
Nice.
Classic.
No, you
Stable.
don't want fully naked? We already had that. Mario 64 movement. I mean, that's basically this. I don't think the game is going to
Maybe it's just
crash
fun.
during a
Maybe it's
presentation.
Oh wait, well maybe it's spent. Yeah.
The middle one is supposed to be free. Well, it's how you
maybe
play
you
bingo.
Keep hitting it and it
The chicken doesn't have clothes.
You
He's,
hit
not,
enough
he's
to like
literally
maybe
wearing a
get
shirt.
it rolling, and then you jump on it, and then it goes up.
They
In the
ripped
trailer,
off
we saw
Mario.
some pretty cool like perspective.
Heads up.
Oh, the scissors!
Okay.
Ooh.
I've got one.
Somewhat
one hit left.
naked. That's
What happens if
no.
you get hit?
Where's your health?
The
Top
egg
right.
was naked.
Oh.
Okay, you're right. Naked isn't a
Did you
good
lose
isn't a good
Nugget?
one.
Where's Nugget?
Dead.
Wait.
Wait, Nugget. Can
Where
you go? Do
is
you have to go
Nugget?
back and grab
Did I
Nugget?
kill him?
I bet you have to find him.
Nugget.
You got abducted by some skizzers.
How
Maybe
about
it's like a
2 people
like a
kiss?
Donkey Kong thing where you gotta go get.
Oh.
Kong.
Who's this guy?
Is there a time?
Right, that's a wild card.
Y'all hear that?
It
ticking
could be the
sound?
Asmongold and S-Fan kiss, or it could
that
be
the
somebody
studio or
kisses
is
in a
that
game. What do you mean, huh?
That was
This
the game?
is
Okay.
the most mild of human romantic interactions. Only 2. I'm just trying to come up with something that is like an interesting thing that could happen in any category. You're a deviant. I feel like it's really not that not
So if
that
you
weird.
crank it, does this thing change?
Yeah, it rotates. I think it's a puzzle because you got to scale it and get to that other ledge. Now there's 2.
No, it's not because I'm not saying this because of Pride Month. People kiss all the time. People kiss all the time on every month of the year.
Oh no!
It
just goes in the same direction.
It's definitely a puzzle.
I think.
I don't think it doesn't seem too difficult. It seems like there's a lot of ways you can do this.
Listen, it's probably not too difficult, but it's
He's a
difficult for us.
pervert. We need another category for the middle that's harder.
Is there a ladder on like one side of them, or
is there a?
No, you probably need.
I think you can make the jump.
Why is the criminal looking for people kissing?
Oh! Damn, that was sick.
Oh.
Yeah, we skip puzzles.
Turn.
Gun. There's already been lots of
You're a
guns.
bitch and you'll never get out of iron.
Gun is not is too common. We already have.
True, you'll go back.
Someone is shot has already happened. Obviously, there's going to be a gun. 2 guns. There's been a lot of guns. What is a good thing that could happen in any game? No, card game. That's probably just going to be like a category. I'm pretty sure they said that.
Dude, I
Double
love
jump.
how this thing,
You're describing what's happening right now.
Oh, and that's a perfect
Car
place for
crash.
us to
That's a good
wrap
one.
up our Gameplay
Car
demo.
crash.
You did great, Emmy.
But ladies and
Okay,
gentlemen,
that's very doable. It's
Paper
kind of a
Clay's
free
demo
space,
is out
but not
now
quite.
on Steam.
Okay,
so
that's
make
it.
sure you go and check it out. But before we jump into our next category, we've got one more surprise platformer for you.
Platformer. That's just 2 cars kissing. Yeah. This looks pretty bussin', FR. B? This is not a bee. This is like a type of newt. It's some sort of like seed. There was a bee. There was a giant bee.
I'm finally glad to announce that Unrooted has an official launch date.
Wait,
on
bee
August
or
2nd.
bees? Because I
It's a
wrote
game I've been working on with
bees.
my community for over 3 years now, and I know a lot of you guys have been anticipating this, and I'm excited to show it with you. August 2nd is our release date. You can wishlist it right now. It is on Steam, and I hope to see you guys.
One
play the
bee.
game.
All right,
Thank you
doesn't
guys for
count.
Watching. Goodbye.
Doesn't count. Has to be multiple bees.
Man, I'm pretty sure every single Games Expo we've done, we've had to put Mizkif's game in it. So thank God it's releasing. We won't have to do that again. August 2nd, you can take a look at it. I'm actually going to play the game myself, probably complain about it, and it's going to be great. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it as well. Now listen, everyone, our next category is a popular one. You ready for this? You ready?
I think I can make it happen.
So if we see a single
hit it-
bee
hit it
again,
with
does
it.
that count?
Ah!
I think it's got to be
Action games, baby.
multiple bees in one game, right?
Please,
Roll the
please get us off of the screen.
roll the trailer, man, or roll the thing.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Is this Pokemon? Oh, it's Temtem. Isn't that? I thought that was like a Pokemon game. Isn't Temtem a Pokemon type game? And now it's a Vampire Survivors of the Pokemon game? There are bee Temtems. Okay, look out for bees. Temtem Swarm. Doug is scared of new things. No, I'm not.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that game might be the next game to change my life. We'll have to see. Temtem Swarm is set to release towards the end of this year.
I saw
so be sure
7
to wishlist
Bs.
it to stay updated. And our next game is
That's
one
probably
of my
good.
personal
Temtem's supposed to be good,
favorites.
right?
You'll see why. Then Defiant.
Okay, I'm intrigued. What? This seems a bit macabre. It's like Carrion mixed with Celeste. Those are two things I'm familiar with, so.
Hi guys, today we're here with Jordan from Blakey Games to talk about his new game, Then Defiant. Jordan, how you doing, man?
I'm doing very well. It is an absolute honor to be here, so I really do appreciate it.
It's like cringe
I'm
mixed
doing
with
all right.
cooked.
I'm having a good time. I was looking at your game, and I'm not sure you were having a good time. And so my question is, what is the inspiration behind this game?
Yeah, it feels like Carrion.
About a year and a half ago now, I was in the games industry myself. I was a game designer, and I was affected as part of all of the layoffs that were going on. And that was my dream job, and it really hurt when I lost it. And naturally, I'm a bit of an indie game developer anyway, so I was making some small projects before then. And then I just started prototyping with this game, with just a little square and just having some lines coming out, and something just clicked. And I knew this was the game that I wanted to build, and I had a story behind it. I kind of wanted to tell a story.
British German?
About somebody who had gone through some hardships and became a villain because of it.
So basically, how does your game work? You start off, you get fired from your job, and then you just start killing everybody?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you've nailed it. Yeah.
How creative can you be with killing people?
So, for example, in the Office chapter, there is probably ways to kill enemies that I don't even know about yet. So almost everything in the world is
Can you staple somebody until they're
interactable.
dead?
Staples are actually a planned feature right now. So that
All
is currently
right,
in
how
the
about that,
pipeline.
guys? Yeah, this is looking really good. It's kind of a big question. What are your hopes for this game? What do you hope to inspire with this game?
I'd like to create a game that
Ask
people
about
can
bees.
Sort of relate with.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people can feel hard done by when they're made redundant, and it can also feel quite lonely and frustrating. And it'd be nice to just create a game where people can just have fun, take the mind of things, and feel a little bit of real-world relatability with Alex.
Well, no, I think that makes a lot of sense. And, you know, there's going to be bosses. I think that you showed that in a trailer. There'll be bosses to fight, everything like that. Are any of those bosses potentially maybe your old bosses or other real people? Or inspired by?
I can confirm that there is absolutely no relation to anybody in
Of
real
course
life.
not.
So
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
So where can people go to find this game and play it and try it out for themselves?
So you can find Then Defiant on Steam right now.
There it is.
I've just released the demo, and it is very fun. We've got a lot of good feedback. You can also join the Discord, where we're getting a lot of great feedback, and we're a very
Guys will do
tight-knit
anything
community,
except
and
pay
we
for
all,
therapy.
interact with each other a lot, and I'm just trying to collect as many
Would have been
villains as I
cheaper
can.
to
So
pay for a
feel free
few
to
rounds
join
of
in.
therapy, man.
I'm sure many more will make themselves
Didn't have to make an
evident
entire
every
video
single
game.
day. So, Jordan,
Absolutely.
yes, absolutely. The game is Then Defiant. Jordan, thank you very much for coming on the show and talking about your game. And back to you guys.
All right, many thanks there, Asmund. Now, guys, I hope you're ready to get a little freaky because our next game mixes rhythm-based action, dating sims, and dungeon crawling with
What?
a couple of fun twists, we'll call it. Get hyped for Freaked Flea Pit.
They almost kissed. It would have happened. And you guys said not to put kissing on there because I was too weird. Okay, this is definitely a rhythm game. This looks like Crypt of the Necrodancer. Kind of. Looks like Rhythm Doctor. Is this Rhythm Doctor? No. fetish game. No, just because there's like hot women doesn't mean that there's fetish. What is he? Is this like a necktie? What is the... Oh, it is a neck. It's literally a necktie. Okay.
Freaks Flea Pit's demo is out on Steam now, so be sure to try it out and interact with the lovely ladies of the Flea Pit, voiced by beloved voice actors like Sarah Ann Williams of League of Legends and Lily Pichu. Now, for our final game of the action category, imagine
your pinned comment died at some
from
point.
years away, only to find that an egocentric bajillionaire has created a monster-filled labyrinth on your peace-loving homeland. It's kind of like Twitter, but actually enjoyable.
Enter
Presenting
the... Oh, wait.
Roguelike.
Oh, customize time. Manually unpinned. There you go. Okay, I had to change when it was unpinned. I guess there was a 20-minute limit on it. That's like a new thing they've added to Twitch, confusingly. Okay, I do like this music. I can't wait to play this music while playing GTA 5. And I have confirmed that there's a game that I am emotionally invested in that is being announced. So I'm excited to see it. This is definitely a fetish. It's just a people. Were there bees? Were there multiple bees? It was multiple bees.
All right, guys, Rogue Labyrinth releases next
Okay,
January. But if you can't wait, the demo is available for you to play right now on Steam. And also to remind you, make sure you guys are going to vote for your favorite game in the action category through our Twitch extension.
We did
Very
it.
Easy to use.
We got the bees.
Will, my man, he
I
is on the
missed
couch
the
ready to
bees,
jump
no.
into a little bit of Rogue Labyrinth. So, Will, take it away.
Sorry, man.
Thanks, EE. We're going to leave it to
Come
our
on, give us a car crash.
roguelike expert, Soda, and he's going to dive into Rogue Labyrinth and redeem his earlier
Okay, I
gameplay.
do need to...
I threw on purpose because it was like it made really good content to like have
Empty
a close race. It would have been kind of cringe if it's like,
the
oh my god,
dog.
I'm just stomping
So
it, whatever.
please enjoy this
yeah, no,
gameplay.
I'm here ready to play some
Let me
Rogue
go to the bathroom
Labyrinth.
real
They
quick.
got us in a special starting spot. I've played a little bit, but not a ton. All I've really gathered is there's a dash, there's a spam attack, and then there's a charge Y, and that uses mana in the top left. And I mean, the game is really just about projectiles, you know? Everything is a projectile. And here's some upgrades here.
Oh.
Bounce back, blessing, flying objects have a
skin upgrade.
Skin up. I don't know.
It's a skip upgrade.
Oh, I'm dyslexic.
But you
Can't
gain a
read.
resin. I don't know where the resin goes, but you have that choice. Flying objects have a 50% chance of making enemies vulnerable, and they take more damage. So the game is about projectiles, but the upgrades are also centered around that as well. Like, you can make birds explode, which you saw the birds leave. So we'll grab that upgrade. I don't know what this does. I'll take it, though. I don't know. I haven't seen this. Dash cooldown reduced, max mana. We'll get the basic HP and mana.
Oh, that GUI upgrade.
Yeah, next floor. And here's your classic roguelike map. I don't know which one to choose. I haven't.
Pick
know.
that one.
This one? Okay.
No. I was just trying to be.
Okay. So yeah, you basically have. Everything is projectile. So this red, I can hit it and it goes back.
It's like a baseball.
Yeah, and you do the most damage with projectiles. So it's, you really want to capitalize on hitting things. And look, all these, they're highlighted in blue. Everything becomes a projectile. You just hit it, do damage. Even birds.
Hit the birds.
I thought I could hit them. I guess I can't.
No,
Even their
you
corpse.
scared them.
You see, melees don't do a lot of damage. You really want to capitalize on hitting things.
Okay.
And that was, we're at the beginning, so it's going to be easy.
Oh, get the big strength. Yeah.
We'll take
Bees?
that
Were there bees?
That's stir.
We've already got bees. We need based on an anime. Someone does
take this
drugs,
poison.
cooking and dating sim, zombie
Okay,
setting.
vulnerable
2 people
again,
named Doug.
dashing
Car
through enemies
crash.
makes them
Everyone in chat
vulnerable. We
agrees
have
that
it
it's
vulnerable.
busted
Let's
and
get
not
poison.
cringe. Point and click adventure.
keep
Someone
going.
catches a fish. We see code twice.
So yeah, the
There's
whole
a bell
game
pepper.
is
Someone says Minecraft includes
of things
like
flying
generative
around.
AI in some way.
Emmy, pick a map.
Go up. That
Up
one.
again?
Yeah.
Okay.
There
Let's
was
go
a
down
car
straight to the
crash.
final
When?
boss. We're spamming north. That's fine. I mean, if we got time for
We
it, right?
agreed Splody was busted. Okay, quick.
Oh my gosh.
Quick vote on Splody.
Ooh,
This
things
is
are really popping
retroactively
off.
for
It gets
Splody.
crazy.
Oh, but you can. I mean, if you time it right,
That
you can
B
swing
game
it
was
back and bunch of
buzzing.
them at the same time.
Yo,
Like, if you know what's happening,
Needs to be
in the floor, you can go and
95%.
AOE just
Right, you might be able to one-shot it.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
What is
97% that Splody is busted.
Oh, look, blessing strength.
Wait, no,
and then
we dropped below
weapon strength. So
95.
blessing
Has to be
strength, and then
95 or
there's, like,
above.
buffs and
We're at
stuff, and
93.
That makes your buff stronger.
You said a lot of nothing.
No, what do you mean?
I mean,
Listen to what I'm saying.
Okay,
So
go
maybe
on.
you have buffs and you get 10% more buff strength, but then that is like
Sorry,
your actual
guys.
weapon damage.
Splody's
And
not
strength is just
busting
damage.
FR.
Okay.
Very close to busting,
I
but
know
not quite
exactly what
busting.
he said for sure.
We'll get weapon strength. Bird, flying object with a chance of summoning an attack bird.
Oh, yes.
See, those are probably your blessings.
Bird upgrade.
No,
the
Splody
bird
is
build
busting.
is the new meta.
I'm sorry.
Chance of bird.
I'm sorry, man.
All right, let's see what a question mark is.
I know this is
These
hard
are
for you.
usually like, random.
We need to get our bird chance up. Oh.
Ooh, who's there?
Hello. Nice. Take a chance. Oh.
Yeah, spin that.
Spin the wheel. Spin the hell.
Book.
How are 95% of people supposed to agree on anything? I'm not saying it's
Credits, that's
easy
boring.
for a
We'll
game to
take
be
it.
busting and not cringe.
Can I try again? I don't know.
Let's try and get to that boss.
Maybe credits are really important. We just don't know what they're used for yet.
Potentially. No, you're right.
Not
There's
every
probably
game is for
usually
every
there's a
person.
shop. There might be relics.
Except
I
the
assume those
perfect game,
thorns do
which every
damage to
single
me.
person will love.
I assume. Oh gosh. I don't know if I want to be near.
Summon bird.
Can I dash over this? Let me get up here. I got to get my projectiles functioning here a little bit.
Oh look, it's bird.
See bird?
You see the green.
I saw him.
Oh man, I'm taking.
Summon
that.
many birds.
Oh,
There's another one.
I see bird.
This is cool.
I mean, there's so many projectiles. You just see the blue highlight trying to, help.
I think
see.
bird build is meta.
Oh, that's sick. Do the whirlwind like.
Yeah, so this costs mana to use. I haven't really. I suck. I'm not utilizing everything. Haven't played a whole lot, but I'm trying. I really am.
Oh, bird goes
I don't know if the
crazy.
game we're waiting for you'll
This is the
think
last
it's
enemy here, I think.
busting or
Yep.
not.
Max mana. Let's get max HP. I haven't been utilizing my mana at all. Bolts.
This is
Thorn
just
ball
like
creates
Breath of the
electric
Wild.
bolts or ripple.
See, those are the
What
blessings right there.
the Master Sword trials.
Actually,
It's just
creating
like
an
that.
exploding potion.
So you don't really dash a lot.
I would
I think we need to start reducing every single game to just some
bounce
game
back
that it
looks
might be
sick.
inspired by.
Okay, bounce back. All right, that's fine.
Because
This is just like
On
Minecraft.
impact, you get the ripples.
All this
Okay,
is
we'll
just a
keep
rip off
sending
of
it,
Breath
keep
of the
going.
Wild
Yeah, go to that.
and
that
Slay
room.
the
Take that
Spire
chance,
and Vampire Survivors
Absolutely. I don't know if we're gonna have time to get to that boss.
and
I'll try
I believe.
All right, I'm gonna go quick here. 'cause
and
I know
pixel
our time
graphics.
crunch. What is
I'll spend those credits. Get that oolong in.
Oolong tea? Max mana.
It's just
max
Snake
HP.
2, but worse.
I love
Yeah.
The egg.
Are you out? Are you kidding?
These
Can I
lazy
buy-
indie game developers.
Ridiculous. All right. Keep
Yeah.
going. I'm W King straight north.
I want to see what this boss looks
Right?
like.
Oh. Pay for shout out.
11.
Aim.
Hey, you can afford it.
Yeah.
Right.
What
Nice.
does that do, though?
I don't know. You're famous now. How does it feel?
I'm sure there's a mechanic somewhere.
If the game
later
is
that's
horrible,
about
can we
that.
call that a car crash? Good question.
All right.
Oh.
Maybe if a moment
Princess
is really,
Anne.
really cringy,
Oh my
Prince
gosh.
of
that's a
Sand,
car
I challenge
crash.
you to a duel. Cool. I hail from Itzar. Okay. Let's beat the shit out of this person. Or try to. Ooh, I can hit these rocks and hit her.
Oh man, look
So
at
the ripple is kind of useless here.
dude. Your birds are going wild.
This is just
Are they
League of
good?
Legends, but single player
Massive rock dam. Let's
and
get a
without
charge
the
up, send
MOBA
it.
elements,
Nice.
Massive dam.
and without the
Drowning.
moves, and without the gold or leveling up items.
Got my ass beat. I cannot hit her. How do I?
Skip, please. This is a live
Even
show.
that's hittable? Are you kidding me?
You hit
Okay.
everything. Yeah, dude,
35? Yeah, we take that. I mean, can I hit these things? I wonder. Break it? I don't know. I'm
This
gonna
is
do
just
massive dam.
school.
And miss everything.
Yeah, I think
This
It's
is
embarrassing.
just school.
no.
Like this
I'm
is.
half
Gotta go use
HP.
the
This
omelet.
is just high
And
school.
other brick things.
You're right. I'm gonna start beating.
You got 2 mana. Let's see if your mana goes up.
Well, every
Your
time you
mana
melee,
outspeeds
you
her.
gain 1 mana, so you gotta
Yeah.
melee to gain mana. I just cannot break this. How did she?
School
Oh, there she goes. There it
too.
goes.
I think our bird chance was too low.
Potentially.
15 health.
Yeah, I'm.
You got no. You got this. You got this. 100%.
I'm as dirt.
You're dying.
Care.
I don't even know what's hitting me.
Yes, you are not very
Those,
good.
those pillars do area.
No,
If you
he's got this,
rewind,
he's
I
got
missed
this.
it.
We would have won 5 minutes.
I mean,
ago.
I
Just
actually
separate,
can,
just separate and just knock him
but
back and you
Chad wants to skip
Whoa.
ahead,
All
so I feel like they might be upset
okay,
at me.
all inning.
So close. Oh my gosh, I'm so close.
Did I
Oh,
win?
you gain their abilities?
Defeat rivals to gain their ability in the labyrinth. You can switch abilities. Okay. Oh, artifacts. Okay,
This
these
is just
are, these are
Hades
good.
mixed
I love
with
these.
school.
Gain ordering
All
rocket
right,
bounces.
guys. that's going to be it for Rogue Labyrinth.
Just got my artifact.
Remember,
I just got my artifact. That's
I kind of don't really like this game low-key. Way to say low-key. Otherwise, we wouldn't have known what you were saying.
Rogue Labyrinth demo now on Steam. That's all the time for gameplay we have right now, but it's time for a special
rewind
segment
and then skip.
Avali.
Thanks, Will. Soda, you would have had a little bit more time if you were just a little better at the game. But don't worry, you could try it out in today's post-show. Now listen, everyone, these past few months have been absolutely brutal for those working in the games industry. We've watched as dozens of studios that have created some of your favorite titles close their doors forever, while other games that have been in development for years are getting dropped left and right to cut costs. In addition to losing titles, thousands of developers and people working in gaming have lost their jobs due to layoffs and more cost-cutting. But here at the OTK Games Expo, we feel honored to be able to showcase the hard work of all of our indie devs and hope that by presenting their games today, we can help them on their development journey in making the best games possible. This year, we wanted to go a step further with our Dev for Hire initiative presented by Cash App. Over the last few weeks, we've been showcasing some developers on social media that are looking to start a new journey. And today, we're lucky enough to have 3 of them joining us in the studio. So, let's introduce them.
All right, it is time for Dev for Hire. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some of the finest currently available developers in the studio here today. So let's go ahead and bring them on. Now, I'm going to start with my boy, Sean Weisler. Come on now, Sean.
Layoffs are cringe.
Like you mean it.
FR.
Sean has worked as a game designer in this industry for over 21 years
out
and has
of
been
touch
the lead designer
moment.
for games like
I'm not
Talia,
out of touch because I didn't know you were 07ing for
layoffs. 10
layoffs.
titles in his career, and he's ready to help
Layoffs
you
are
with
bad.
The next one. Let's go, Sean.
FR,
looking good, my
FR,
guy.
but like,
looking real good.
I didn't.
Next up.
That's not
If
my
you're looking
reaction.
for a
Is
good
into
story,
07.
then look no further than my girl, Eliza Pearl. She's got you covered. Don't worry about a thing. Eliza has been a writer for games like Promagi,
Doug doesn't
Pixel
care about
Studios,
peasants.
and Norse Foundry. She also kills it as a voiceover artist and dungeon master. So make sure you pick her up for your next campaign. All right. And our final dev of the evening, Zach Jagoda, who was just getting his start as a game designer at Jumpstart Games while working on projects like School of Dragons. He's also spent time teaching Unity programming in college, which begs the question, what can't this man
07 FR.
do?
FR for sure, Boston. Yeah, but FR for sure. No, I didn't call them peasants.
We are super
read
honored to have
your
all 3
message.
of you guys here. We know that all 3 of you have, put in the blood, sweat, and tears in terms of making some of these games
Blood,
possible. You said you launched how many
semen,
titles?
mucus. You've put all of them in.
At this point?
Oh, crap. Well, listen. Any of you guys in here are watching at home. Listen, you could find a new game designer right here. And
Bile from your gallbladder.
But listen, everyone, all of the developers on stage
Anal
right now are
discharge.
available for
All
work.
of
So
it's
make sure
gone
to look
into
them
the
all up on
games.
LinkedIn for any opportunities that you may have. But before we let you guys go anywhere, we have a very special surprise from Cash App. To continue our goal of supporting developers in the space,
You will
each of our
get
developers are going home with
10,000
$1,000
Dogecoin
each from Cash App to help them out while they're looking for that new adventure. So,
Oh, so these are
that's
people who've
our
been laid
best
off.
way that we could try to support you guys, and we're super excited to see what else you guys jump on in your journey. Zach, we were
It's like a
literally
Mr.
in
Beast
college
video.
together, and you were talking to me about game design. So tell me, man, where are you at in your journey, and what do you want to do next?
Well, right now, I'm really just looking for a studio that I can call home, that I can continue growing at. I spent 2.5 years at
It's like a
Jumpstart Games,
dating.
and it was a privilege and an honor to be able to work on what I did there. And I just really want to be able just to continue growing.
Last one to leave the
continue
stage
creating
gets
that
a
engaging
job.
player
Yeah.
experience. So, just growth, and just thank you again for this platform.
Absolutely. Eliza, as I understand it, you're a dungeon master, a voice actress, and girl, you write
This is so
narrative.
dystopian.
So what's your dream project?
Oh my god, I love fantasy and sci-fi. So, I mean, anything fantasy or sci-fi, but really just I want to dig my teeth into something where I get
It's
to
a
help
little
develop story
strange to
from
me, but
beginning
yeah.
to end and use the amazing assets that the team is creating and just get in there and just build
Where?
out a world with
Oh,
a
I'm
team.
not reading
That's
that.
my dream.
Amazing. And Sean, what would that dream 11th title be for you, man?
I love all kinds of games. I love to make an RPG. I love to make another platformer. That's where my roots were with Ratchet and Clank. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, we can't wait to see perhaps that 11th platformer, perhaps those 2 games that you guys are working on. We are very excited. But thank you again to our partners at Cash App for making this
Doug,
moment
hire
possible.
them.
And make sure that you download Cash App today to start doing more with your money. Now, on a completely different note, Are you ready to become a powerful, seductive necromancer and create your own horde of the undead? Then be sure to wishlist Be My Horde on Steam after watching their trailer.
Oh my god. I was reading chat and then looked back.
What a beautiful day to be dead. But let's rewind to the start. Greetings, my minion. I'm primed to have fun. My loyal servants. We have
These
work
are
to do.
zombies. Wow, I did not think there'd be a zombie game.
The sound is enchanting. The
Fetish
scenery
game.
delights the senses.
No, just wrong.
And the company possesses an irresistible charm. This is indeed a great day to die. For death is not a finale. It's
So it's
just
reverse
the beginning.
Vampire Survivors. Be My Horde. A lot of Vampire Survivor inspired games. Okay, zombie setting actually. Wait, is that bingo? No, we need someone catches a fish. Silk Song is not happening in this announcement or show. I believe in the cooking sim, dating sim. There's no way we're getting a combo cooking.
You know the red one we did? Now we're doing a blue one. So, if you're looking for the coolest PCs around, check out Starforge Systems. They have an amazing line of custom PCs, cases, including our own newest design, the Azure Awning, featuring detailed art and high-quality UV printing. Starforge Systems offers the best case designs out there. Not only that, but they're also running a sale
changed the free
today
space because it was too
Head on
easy.
over to starforgesystems.com.
The free space is supposed to be literally the easiest spot on the bingo
And this year we've added a
map.
category to our show that has often gone
It's not
overlooked
required
by most people
to
in
do
the
that.
gaming community. So
Yes, it is.
let's take a look at
You don't-
some
That's the law.
What?
cozy games.
Oh, cozy games. Can you hear?
I can hear. Am I here too early?
What are you talking about? You showed up randomly.
Probably, why don't we
don't
have
know
a
what the
cozy
schedule
game
is.
category? These games are like, bro, it's boring. It's boring. What do you mean? What are you doing?
Okay, first of all, how dare you?
hello, chat.
First of all,
I'm here
absolutely.
to make sure
how
that
dare
you don't get
There are
scammed.
guns in cozy games. Listen, you step aside, man. Cozy games are one of the
What's the middle
fastest growing
space now?
genres out there.
What?
During
What's
the
the
pandemic,
middle space
people
of the
who had
bingo
never touched
board
a
now?
video game before were clearing switches off of shelves and playing Animal Crossing with their friends. Now, hundreds of thousands
Cozy
of
game
people
is for
spent
sure
hours
gonna have car
organizing
crash.
furniture and unpacking, and then wanting to
Why
beat
a
the
car
crap out of an
crash?
asshole who wouldn't let us put our damn diploma on the wall. Also, I'm pretty
Here.
sure that at this point, Star Valley is considered a cult.
What, like a cozy cult?
The coziest of cults.
Okay, we got
Do
it.
you know what's even
No.
cozier
It's
than
a free
cult,
space.
Osmond? Monster gentrification. Here's
That's
the world
not
reveal
basically a
of
free
Cozy
space.
Dungeons.
How often do you see car crashes?
The cozy game is gonna start. It's like you get in a car crash and then you're bedridden and you have to play Stardew Valley, and that's the cozy game. It's literally called Cozy Dungeons. It's for sure gonna be a car crash. How is this cozy?
This is very cozy.
This does not seem like it was categorized correctly.
This is so cozy. You're in a dingy dungeon with that
Fight
looks
vicious
dark.
enemies. How is this?
This is viciously cozy. Look at that stone. That's so cozy.
I mean, look, they put the word cozy in the game. I will.
It is
I
officially
do, I
cozy.
do get that.
Do you know?
Well, that looks cozy.
If you add the word cozy to GTA 5, it is now a
Yeah,
cozy,
it's cozy game. Yeah. I mean, make your own little dungeon thing. Very cute. That's bussin' FR. No cap on a stack.
Well, in case it wasn't obvious, Cozy
It's
Dungeons
cooking.
is calling all adventurers
Or
and
is
interior
cooked.
designers
Or was
explore
cooked?
dungeons
It's
and
still
renovate
cooking.
them for wizards who are looking for a new
If
place
it's
to
cooking,
call
it's good,
home.
right,
Just
chat?
make sure you take
It's
care
just
of
you
the
don't want to
monsters.
have,
That's kind of important.
as long as you're
Wish listed
currently
right now
cooking
on
and you haven't
Steam.
cooked
Now,
in past tense.
Our next game is the highly acclaimed city builder from the award-winning
Did you suddenly
German
lose
indie
half
studio
your
Envision
age in
Entertainment.
mental
Pioneers
sustainability?
Of Pagonia released in early access
FR.
last December, and the team has been hard at work
On
putting
God.
out new content every few months. Here's a sneak peek at Pioneers of Pagonia and their new mining update. Enjoy.
Oh, you love Pioneers of Pagonia.
I've never heard of it.
When the world leaves you no
Wait, have you been watching
solid
this since the
ground
beginning?
left
Yeah.
to stand on, then rely on your hope.
Can you hear this?
Yes.
That's what
It's
we
so
pioneers
loud.
say.
You have your thing
We
inverted
set
and
out
pointing
to
directly
find
at
the
my
lost
face.
tribes we once called friends, neighbors, and family.
There was a guy earlier on stream
In order to build our
who's the
home
only Asian
together.
guy in the show so far, and then
And
everybody
to
started
have a
spamming
good
Parksher,
time,
and I was like, guys,
of
that is
course.
bad. And then it turns out it's because he said Glock, and that's why they got excited.
Oh, okay.
We find
So,
out
fortunately,
Wait,
it
I
wasn't-
like that
fall
less than the
has in
fact that
store for
I
us.
am every Asian man is
Okay.
Adam
Sorry,
Parker.
guys, you disappointed
People
Parksher by
must be
not
out
being
there
racist.
somewhere. Side
Do you know
by
who the
side,
Asian guy
we
was?
face the dangers that lie in
No,
wait for us.
You do. It was Parker.
Whatever
Okay.
their shape or form.
All right. He had, and he had glasses, so it just checked all the
Because we are
things.
here to
Yes, do you
settle
not see my
down,
glasses right here?
to
I do indeed
grow
have glasses.
together,
Are you Asian?
And to turn Pagonia into a magnificent
No, you're the
I've
only
never, I
Korean
never,
one.
I don't see race, so I've never noticed.
You're the only Korean
Take
one.
Oh, right,
up the
right.
tools, pioneers. There's still so much to do.
Doesn't cozy imply like being contained in a small space?
All right, Pioneers of Pagonia's mining update hits Steam
I think it's
on
more that
June
you
24th
mine
and
and
is
farm.
playable in early access right now.
Okay, well, this is definitely
now,
a small
I got a
space
chance
because it is
to
wide
sit down with one of the developers behind the game earlier to learn a little bit more for you guys to enjoy.
I'm here with Tim Schwenk, the art director for Pioneers
Why are
of
you-
Pagonia.
what is wrong
Tim,
with
I'm going to be
you?
completely honest with you. I already have more than 20 hours plugged into this game. I am absolutely in love with the city builder. But why don't you
what
tell
is
me,
funny
since this is
about
the
this
first
man?
year we're
What
having
is
a
so
cozy
funny about this
genre
man?
within
First
the
of all,
OTK
I am
Games
not-
Expo, why
okay.
do you think games like Pioneers of
First of all,
Pagonia
I
are
am
so
not
important
laughing because
for
he's
our industry
Asian.
and our community?
I'm laughing because of the way that they
I didn't
set
even
up.
notice he was Asian, by the way.
Okay, yes, two Parksers, thank you. Two Parksers on screen. They literally put him on a TV and put him in a gaming chair.
And you really want to relax and have a bit more fun with some people you want to play together.
Now,
German?
Pioneers of
That's a
Pagonia
German
launched
accent.
in early access in December of last year. What's essentially changed in the 6 months that you guys have been out?
Parkser's sequel.
So we
Can they
released,
even hear you? You've literally
two
moved the
quality of
microphone to be
life
directly in
updates,
front
you know,
of
to
me.
improve,
Can you guys hear me?
the
Am I
interface, the
the
general
new
gameplay,
Doug?
I guess-
adding more
I'm-
features to
yeah.
it, and also we released 2 content updates so far. We also released the content update with the shared co-op, which is really cool and
Shared
important
co-op?
for us. So you now can play with up to 4 people. The game
What
in
did he
one
say?
session. And we also working on the next update coming in June 25, and that's the mining update.
Tell me a little bit about the mining update, because as I understand it, we may have an familiar OTK face who's joining you as a new special character.
They've added
Yeah,
the
that's true.
OTK
So we're really
streamers
proud
as
and really
characters in
happy,
like half the games.
to having Soda Poppin
Why?
appearing in our game. So
Because
he's,
because other
voicing
people. Oh,
the,
did I drop?
character,
Uh-oh.
the new
Okay,
character,
no, we're
the
good. Are we back?
geologist,
My stream
which
dropped
is,
for a sec.
going into the landscape
Because
and
people like the
finding
OTK
subsurface
streamers.
minerals. And when he finds something like gold,
Why?
you know, then he's really happy.
Who would
and
like
cheering
streamers?
And is
Yeah, that's
shouting,
true. Good question.
When I play Pioneers of Pagonia, my explorers always die while trying to explore the map.
You should play
Is
Dwarf
there
Fortress.
any risk
Sorry, I'm
for
supposed to be
soda
promoting these
poppins
games, but you should play Dwarf
geologists
Fortress.
to get attacked by bandits?
I was gonna say,
Basically, yes.
she just claimed that she
he
played the
also,
game.
gave
How
us
much
a
you
lot
want to
of
bet she's
screens
never
and
actually
shouts,
played
so
this
I
game?
think this will be
Wait,
really
what
entertaining
portion
to
of this is
watch.
sponsored?
Well, my
What
final
segment
question
of
for
this
you
can I
is that
not
know
say
that you guys
negative
are
things
still in
about the
early
people on
access right
screen?
now. How long do you expect to be in
a
early
person who I
access,
know
and
in real
how
life.
different do you think
The
that
person who has literally
official
lent
release
us
is going to be
equipment to
from what
do
Yes,
the
yes.
stream that I was a part of.
We have both worked with Avali before, so who is the host? Not him. He's not Avali, mate. Neither of us have worked with him.
Yeah, that's me.
I technically I was sponsored to watch 1 hour of this, and we're almost 2.5 hours in.
Okay, so now I can say that everything sucks and it's perfectly fine because it's past the sponsor point.
I mean, you could have. I guess you could have said that anyway. Yeah.
And lots more of that. And after that,
I mean, I don't actually think this sucks though.
You just
making
wanted
sure.
to.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, tell us what you really think then.
I'm completely indifferent.
I believe.
I don't care at all whatsoever.
That I believe. Right.
It is amusing to me that people promote games or promote things, but have you heard the? That reminds me. Have you heard the thing where like people are? There's like a YouTuber bank that like.
Wait. Oh no. Okay.
There was like a YouTuber bank that went out of business or something, and YouTubers promoted that.
Oh, Dogecoin.
No, not Dogecoin is not a bank. It was like did Yada Bank. That's what it was. So not only is the name made up by someone who is 12 years old, but apparently they have
FR.
Why are you 12? But apparently they have like a middleman processing company that failed. And now a lot of YouTubers are getting flamed because they blindly promoted this product, and then this product allegedly changed from being a savings-focused, like safe investing bank structure to just gambling. Like they're literally a gambling company now, apparently, allegedly. I don't know why I suddenly thought of this.
Yeah, I don't know why you brought that up. I feel like you probably shouldn't trust YouTubers for financial advice.
Correct.
So.
While making your inn a welcoming haven for all who enter with Baltic folk. Wishlist on Steam when you're ready for your next adventure.
Absolutely. Well, all right, Avali. What is our next game?
Oh man, I can't wait to tell you because our final game of the category cozy, or the cozy category, I should say, very special. What is that? Oh my God, is that a bird? Is that a? That's it. No, get it away.
Parker, would you say that this segment
I've seen
right
the
here
movie too. I don't usually do well in these situations.
It's very cringy.
Is it bussin' FR though?
It's. What does that even mean?
Hold on. No cap. I'm trying to watch. Okay, well that's a good.
Okay, actually,
yeah, like
this is actually amusing.
You know, Point Crow, literally this weekend when I was at Ludwig's thing, like, got up into the truss, which is essentially the bars up at the top of the studio, and would just like take a shit on people as they walked by to their car. It was ridiculous.
That's not
FR.
No. NR. There's no way he did
Chaos
that.
Pros will be coming to Steam and consoles later this year in Just Crossings. They've also released a new demo available on Steam, plus a custom integration for the OTK Games Expo that will be available for a limited time, so make sure that you download the demo on Steam while you can. Now, our couch has downloaded that demo, and oh boy, are they ready to poop on some people.
I feel like I've been waiting my whole life to poop on people, but we're going to use our resident cozy game expert, S-Fan, to play.
You just subbed for 3 years.
That's
a $60 value, all for only $14.99.
Thank you. They poop on people. They attack people. They harass people. And
those are actually smart.
They are.
As hell.
Well, I mean, that's why they do those things. It's because
Parker,
they are smart.
Can you skip this part? It's a lot.
Also,
Show.
I would just like to
I don't know how many times I have
say,
to explain this. You cannot skip. Here's what I can do.
You can rewatch it.
Adventure.
Absolutely. Well, all right, Avali. What is
You guys enjoying
our
this?
next game?
Oh man, I can't wait to tell you because
Yeah, well,
our
let's go ahead and
final
skip ahead.
game of the
Uh-oh.
Stick to Apex,
True.
you
Okay, there we
mechanical
go.
dependent fucks. Sorry.
True. Unrelated, but completely true.
Oh, this one actually looks amusing.
cozy.
Yeah, I get it.
You just
So,
want
just crow things,
to live out your
you
fantasy
can
of
run
taking a
around,
dump
you
on
can
people.
fly,
No.
this little
How
dash,
did you
attack.
even
Why
come
on
up with
me?
the fact
Why
that
am I
Point
the
Crow
box
did
right
that
now?
at a studio?
He's
Yeah,
playing.
no cap.
No, you're doing great, S-Fan. Continue.
Yeah, so
What?
you can go and you can attack people like this.
Oh my
Harass
god.
them.
Oh, so they added OTK
They
stuff.
actually did put
No, there's a bunch
OTK
of
stuff.
they're
stuff.
putting
You know what I
OTK
just
stuff in like
found
all
for
of
this?
the in like all of the
I found
games.
a hot chili pepper.
Was that a requirement to be like on the thing?
So we're gonna
give you like.
Well, I mean,
pepper
okay.
shits.
I assume.
it
and I don't know.
wait,
But my assumption is that when OTK is reaching out to game
No, this
devs
game
and is
reminds
like,
me of,
hey,
what's
you
that
know,
goose
be in our
game
game
called?
show. If
Untitled
they
Goose
put
Game.
Untitled Goose
OTK
Game. I
in
mean,
there,
now you're a crow,
then all of
obviously,
the
but-
people who watch
Yeah,
the
Games
OTK
Expo.
streamers are gonna be
Games
like,
Expo.
oh, I
So-
know that.
Oh,
And then
something
because
they
people
added-
are
they
scared
added
of
this
new
in
things,
right now, so
they'll
if you
just
get this game
play
right
the
now,
game
they
because
actually
it has
play.
stuff
Come
that
to the
they
Games
know.
Expo.
See?
It's Asmin.
It's Asmin,
That's actually kinda
Avali,
cool.
and myself, actually. Yes. So you guys can come here and you guys can hang out with us.
Who's that?
And you can, you know.
Avali,
Oh my
Asmongold,
God,
and
yes.
Esfan.
how he
Do
lost
you know
his
any
hair?
of them?
That is how he lost his hair. Wait, where
Well, I
am
know
I?
Avali, obviously.
Where am I? Hey, where are you?
Who's fan?
Yeah, dog.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
the
there
is that the World of Warcraft streamer?
Oh my god.
Do you actually not know who Asmongold is?
Yeah, this is kind of like.
I feel like you actually might not know who that is.
Avali, sorry, Avali.
Is that Soda Poppin's friend?
No, you're not. Oh my god.
Technically, yes.
Oh wait, is Asmongold the one who looks like he hasn't showered in 7 years?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I,
Yeah, I'm
just
familiar
like
with him.
doing this. Yeah, I could pretty much.
Wait, was that a car crash?
And how many games like this?
Wait,
where
was
you go
that
around
actually a
harassing
car
people?
Was there a car crash?
See if you can
We
find one of
missed
the
it.
a quest.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There are quests.
I am honored to say that we have successfully achieved a bingo. Because a car crash was basically free. And we got bingo.
Sick.
They got bingo like an hour ago. You scammed them.
FR. I just feel like,
Someone else take any
can we skip?
No, okay, I'll play.
Can we skip ahead?
Okay, let's
Archer?
go find a quest. Quest.
That's not how
Hello?
live broadcasts work.
What the?
They got a donkey
Get ready for
chicken?
the races.
Is that a donkey burger?
It's a.
I don't know.
Oh no, it's Pony Hawk. It said find Pony Hawk.
Did you see the typo?
Because he got a
What?
skateboard. There you go.
It said, do you
that's
see?
good.
Oh, you
I
can
like
rewind.
I get the
No, you
reference,
press
guys.
this.
He's got a skateboard. Oh, no, it's Pony
See this
Hawk.
ring
It
next
said
to
it-
me. Wait, is that intentional? Is that his accent? Is he Asian?
Why would that be the Asian
I don't know.
accent? Why do you assume that's an Asian accent to not have the T?
Wait,
Pony
maybe
Hawk.
not.
Pony.
Oh. You literally said
feature in
that there were
Splo?
only 2 Asian people on the
That's
stream.
true, Chance. You
So you
that-
assumed one of them was the donkey.
No,
That's your words,
that's
not
the-
mine.
that's
That
the
is
third.
not what I said.
That is the 3rd Asian person.
I know Tony Hawk. You did the first 9.
Hey, what did I get? Did I get gold? I think I did. Wait, did I finish it?
Hey, you never know. The bird could
Gonna
also
be
be
Somebody in
Asian.
chat just said Asians can't say T words. Now you're
Wait,
now you're
Cardi.
making, spreading false stereotypes.
That's not true.
Okay.
No, I already
That's
finished
not
the
true at all.
Look, chat. At the end of the day, the one thing to remember is whether you're
know where it's
black
at.
or white or gay or straight, we're all Korean.
We're not all
okay.
Korean.
And
good, you're good.
we're all bound by that
have
shared
the check
heritage.
mark.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, we're doing.
He's running it back.
I like
This isn't
Pony
Splody.
Hawk.
Okay, come on. Let's. Wow. Good job, S-Fan.
Oh, frick. Oh. Ooh.
Saved all of his game talent.
You really did. Yeah, that was cringe.
You still might
said
have gold.
no cap.
And you've lost gold.
They did worse this second time. What the hell?
There's something so funny to me about a person like sincerely saying that,
Where's
like in
that
a
vet?
like in an emotional situation, you know.
Oh, there's Asmongold, unsuspecting.
Wait, what?
Oh,
That actually
that is
is him.
Asmon.
He's alive?
Oh God!
Someone told him to play again.
What?
What? You blink. Oh wait, I'll just text you.
Twitter will love
Okay.
this.
Oh my god.
You know, all the people on Twitter that always go after Asmin.
Wait, I can just
take
show
this
you
game
the
and
text that I just
beat him with a
texted.
bat.
I have no idea anymore.
Okay.
Wait, can you poop on him when he's down?
Well,
There's a game that I am
That's it for
I
Just
am
Crow
invested
Things, now
in,
that you've
that I am
over
excited to watch,
Kneecaps in.
that is supposedly being
Ladies and
announced.
gentlemen, that was Just Crow
Are you not gonna
Things.
say
Guys at home,
what it is,
don't
or like
forget
what-
to vote
No.
for
The
your
specifics of
favorite
why you are
games
invested
the
in
Twitch
it?
I mean,
extension
after.
to help devs.
It's right, it's chess
potentially
too.
take
It's chess too.
home
What if it's like the last
$10,000
game? What if they
grant
change
money,
the
which will
schedule
really
without
help them,
without
make
mentioning
games more
anything?
fun.
Well, then
it's
they're
the
getting a lot of
last game.
Speaking of money,
free watch time from
before
me.
we jump into our next category, there's a game I feel like we don't talk about enough in the gaming scene.
I actually have
And
a great.
that's Raid Shadow Legends. Guys, how do you feel about Raid Shadow Legends?
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah.
I love Raid Shadow Legends.
I love Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I'm a massive fan of Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
I love Raid Shadow Legends.
This cannot be real.
Raid fucking Shadow Legends.
Let me
Raid Shadow
just say
Legends.
that Raid Shadow Legends is a unique gameplay experience like no other.
Wait, is
As
this-
a fan of tactical battles?
This
and
is a real
turn-based dark
sponsorship?
Fantasy roleplay action.
There is
all I
no
have
way.
to say is,
Raid Shadow Legends.
thanks, Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends. Thanks.
Thanks, Raid Shadow Legends.
Thank you, Raid Shadow Legends.
Fuck yeah, Raid Shadow Legends. How much are they?
Thanks,
Raid Shadow Legends!
This has to be a meme, right? There.
Wow, that's a real sponsorship. Holy shit. Okay. I also understand why.
You are so pathetic.
Hold on, I'm trying to watch FR.
Take that crown
Okay.
off, fraud. You are no king.
This is all real gameplay footage, by the way.
I'm realizing I don't even know what Raid Shadow Legends is.
It's like an idle game, basically. It's fine. It gets a lot of hate because
Add a true legend to your team.
A
Download
lot.
Raid and get the legendary Sung
What do you mean
Wukong
idle
for
game?
free.
Like people don't actually play it? You just open it and it plays itself?
Wow. New and existing players can get the new hero Wukong for free within the next 72 hours.
It's
also, if
fine.
you download
Like
Raid
everybody,
Shadow Legends,
look, I'm not
now
invested
you
in
could
this
win
anymore.
a
I'm not like
mixed
paid
reality
to
set
promote
valued
Raid.
at
It's fine. It's a perfectly fine game.
$3,500
It just
to
gets a lot of
download.
hate because
Now,
there's an
a lot of people
enormous
these
amount of
days
promotion
don't
for it, so
like
people
to
get really
think
sick of it.
whenever it comes
It's
to
a
video
gotcha
games. I'm not
mobile
thinking of
game,
anybody in
which is a
particular.
genre most people dislike to begin with.
It's all button mashing and no real.
Why do they want to
game
acquire
plan
so many
at all,
players
but
if the
our
game
next
plays
batch of
itself
games
without
will
players?
require some real strategy.
You do. There is actual strategy. It just is not very much. It's an idle game. Chess 2! Wait, we already did adventure games.
Alvi,
Strategy.
good. Do you remember like back in the glory days, like PS1 era, and like the RPGs, like Vandal Hearts and the original Final Fantasy Tactics?
Doug, your eyes got bigger. You're giving it away.
Okay. Well,
Chess
allow
2.
zero-sum games to enlighten you with the retro yet modernized Astral Throne.
And this is it. This is the game that we are really excited about. Parkster's now going to tell you all about Astral Throne.
I've never seen this before.
So, Parkster, what inspired you to make Astral Throne?
What even is this?
What made you decide to build on a classic and make Chess 2?
Wait, what is Chess 2?
It's the sequel to Chess.
That's not a thing. Why are you smearing your microphone onto my face?
Check hole 2. Man, it's crazy how far Chess 2 took Chess. You can barely see the resemblance to the original.
No. No. I don't want to eat your microphone. Why?
All right, a new demo for Astral Throne is available on Steam to download right now. If you like roguelikes and Fire Emblem type games, then this might be the perfect new game for you. But, Asmund, you'll appreciate this. As you all know, this future, it's uncertain, okay? And as we all know, AI is on the rise. But the way we'll know AI has truly become intelligent is when it tries to get out of its boring-ass job. Escape from the megacorp life as a small but resourceful AI in Control-Alt deal.
Okay.
This is a bingo thing.
Yeah, but it has
Bingo!
to be... No, hold on. It has
Bingo!
To, it has to
Bingo!
be generative AI, not just a character who is an AI.
Are you about to scam them again?
It's not that somebody is AI, it's that it uses generative AI.
You are already arrested for scamming. You're about to get arrested.
I also started the sponsor 1 minute late, too.
At 12:01?
Yeah. romance. They're kissing. This is not generative AI. This is you are playing just as an AI. It doesn't use generative AI in any way. They misspelled chess too.
They did indeed. Misspelled
All right, if you
chess
enjoyed that,
too.
I want to let you know the Control-Alt-Deal
Oh, and
demo
I
is
didn't pin a
available on
comment,
Steam
so I'm also
right now.
illegal.
Now, my friend Avali, she was also able to sit down with Amber from Only by Midnight team to talk about the game. Take a look.
Wait, what's the
I'm
giveaway
here with
for?
Amber Scott from Control
I don't
Alt
know.
Deal, the interactive director and writer. Amber, we just got
You can
to
win a
see the
PC
trailer
and
during
game
the Games
keys
Expo,
if you
and it
click the
looks
link, I guess.
incredible so far. What was the inspiration
Did
for
you at
Control Alt Deal?
all do a call
Honestly,
to
one
action
of the
during your
biggest- 'cause
actual
this is supposed to be like
sponsored
a
portion of your
humorous
stream?
satire game. Some of our, tonal
You guys
inspirations,
should
setting inspirations were
play
shows like
the
Better
video
Ted,
game.
The IT Crowd, The Office.
I don't know.
The movie Office Space.
I don't
One
think
of
I
the
had to.
initial sort of ideas we had when we were looking at the aesthetic and setting.
I did pin a link like an hour late.
We were playing Cyberpunk 2077, and there's this, really
Wait,
cool
you say-
fight scene or
it's a
whatever.
virus?
But in the
You
background,
pinned a
there's
virus?
this office
Probably not.
building. Who are the
Could
people
be.
in there? These
Hey,
accountants.
that's why they
and
pay me to sponsor. To help spread the virus to my
managers who are trying to get
innocent
their,
viewers.
like, bowl of noodles on their 15-minute unpaid lunch break, and kind of zoomed in on that as the setting. So we wanted to
What did
make
you say about
exaggerated,
noodles?
Satirical.
This is a
funny.
noodle type game.
And one of the biggest challenges as a writer is that often we'll think of something that's so horrible that it can't possibly be true, but it is. There's a company out there already doing it.
Now, I think what's really interesting about Control Alt Deal, especially with the games industry as a whole as it is right now, people hate AI. We don't like AI. It's potentially sending people out
come
of work. But
on.
in Control Alt Deal,
AI's
AI
great.
is the main character and the hero of the story.
So first of all, we came up with this idea,
Bingo.
2.5 years ago.
I
we
don't
had no
think-
idea AI would become
Includes
as big as it has.
AI.
And so
It-
that has
wait,
been both a
you are
blessing and a
actually
curse.
scamming.
Having
I
an
thought
AI
you
as our
would
hero,
put generative
it's more like
AI
I kept
games.
saying generative AI. I kept saying that to everybody.
Well, you clearly didn't write it. And fine, in
I'll add
writing
it.
are more enforceable.
Fine. All right,
So
10 gifted
some of our
subs
inspirations
for the
were
first
characters
bingo.
like
For every
the Terminator
subsequent bingo, you get
or
another 10
Data
gifted subs.
from
So if
Star
you
Trek
get,
Next Generation.
there's a bell
Maybe
pepper
one
or
of the
somebody says
closest, like, sort
Minecraft.
of analogs to
Minecraft.
Scout, our little
Somebody
hero,
in the
is
show
Johnny
says
Five
Minecraft.
From Short Circuit, where it's a new consciousness that's struggling to understand what are these humans? How do I interact with them in order to get what I want? It's a fun way to explore, what is a human? What is our society? What are these what is it that makes us human? And look at that from
Archer
the
was
perspective
in
of a
the show.
non-human character.
Amber, anything else that you'd like
me a
to
sec.
say to the OTK Games Expo audience about Control Alt Deal?
Thank you so much for having us. It was such an exciting experience. We
Why
hope
do
everyone
you
will love
insist
Control Alt Deal.
on putting
getting
the
into this
microphone directly in
weird,
front of
zany
me?
little world of our
So that they
plucky
can hear
little
you.
AI
They can
protagonist.
hear me fine.
Fantastic,
This, I
Amber.
probably
Thank
have
you
to
so much
speak
for joining
quieter
us.
now
Back
if
to
I'm
you
this
guys.
close to the microphone.
All right, I really appreciate that
You think
interview.
they
Now,
smoke
guys, our
weed?
next game
Wait.
is based on Basque mythology. Pyrene is a dungeon
Basque
crawler with
mythology?
roguelike elements where you defeat hellish monsters unleashed by the evil dragon.
Parcher, is this
Hiden
game even in this,
Soji.
this
I think I said that
show?
right. Experiment with different heroes and spells and collect
supposed to be
powerful
at
bugs to upgrade your
150.
deck while uncovering the mysteries behind your village's destruction.
Oh, this is just Artifact and Gwent, or I forget whatever the Witcher game is. Actually, those are cool. Pyrene.
Can you voice act Pyrene?
Yeah. Oh, never mind. Nope, it's out. What mythology is it supposed to be? I don't know.
So, as someone who also hates cleaning my house, our final strategy game really resonated with me. I also wish that I could build a robot to keep people away from me. Let's take a look at Pull Stay.
Is it? Hold on. Hold on. Is it? Hold on. Wait, how is this a strategy game?
I mean, clearly I am not the only one confused. This is the channel.
Okay, you're giving it away, but yes. What the hell is going on? We missed it.
Was that an anime girl pillow?
Wait, was that fish? When do we already have fish, right?
This is a strategy game?
That's what it says. This is insane.
Look at the intense strategy.
Did they like play the wrong trailer? This is kind of dating Cooking Sim.
I know some of those moves myself, but listen everyone, Pull Stay is available in early access on Steam and also has a demo available that our gameplay couch is about to jump into. So Will, are you taking this?
Of course I am taking this. This is my game. I'm the resident Hikikomori, resident otaku, and future resident of Japan.
I will. Okay, that's great, Will. I heard that this game could be described as a tower defense.
Yeah, it could be.
That's
you.
I don't do that. I have notes here, and for this game, I wrote "What the fuck."
Yeah.
I did not write anything else because I didn't know what else to write.
Well, we're gonna dive in, and this is gonna be the first, expert gameplay you see today because I am very good.
Okay.
So let me just jump in.
Yeah, I am very confused to what this game is.
Yeah. So this is the
and also if the
Otaku's
game Parser and I
that he has made
are waiting for is going to be
would-be
here,
attackers or anyone that wants to pull him away from.
Whoa, hold on. What did you say? Who owns this robot?
The Hikikomori.
The hell is that?
Here, you can. I'll show you him.
It's kind of like
he's in his gaming lair here.
Yeah, that's
with,
his room.
His waifus and.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that room was actually based directly
There
off
are
of Tecton's
people
room.
coming to attack. It's time to set up defenses. They're coming too fast.
Oh, I see the bottom. The people coming in. Oh, so you're defending him while he's hanging out in his room. Oh.
He doesn't want the people coming to him.
We didn't have time to set up defenses because I had to show you.
I understand.
Where the Hikikomori
I had to lose the
Oh, pile driver! Bang! Out of here.
It's all about the expo.
Goon Cave defense.
Excellent job, William.
Thank you.
Yeah, this game reminds me of like a. Have you watched like Charlie's old videos, like the ski jumping pairs? Like it's like one of those types of games.
They're making their way to the otaku.
Complete absurdity.
Okay, I got a new move.
Rising tackle.
Where is he? Stay away.
Salary man.
Salary man.
Oh no,
Really
salary man, get out of here.
So, when they were making this game,
yes,
how many drugs were they taking?
Well, I think this is actually a pretty true-to-life experience of what it means to be a Kikagori. This is something that I think you can be empathetic with.
Okay.
Now it's time to set up some.
Wait.
Booby pie.
What is booby pie?
Wait. Okay, I need to set up my fish defenses quickly, though. Oh, shoot.
It roasts the fish.
Need mackerel.
Listen, when I got my relic, they took the controller away, so it's not about fun right now, Will.
Re-angle yourself,
You
man.
better run left like Avilee just said.
Okay.
Do what you're told.
I'm running left.
What?
Wait, what?
Did he just
Wait,
destroy
hey, go steal
a
the food,
building?
go steal food.
What's the benefit of doing this?
To get resources so I can build my
Oh,
otaku
there's your crystal.
my God.
Okay.
The
Say
benefit
hello
of
to
doing this is that the
delinquent.
building no longer
All right.
exists.
Emmy,
Quickly.
if you had to compare this game to any other game out
Oh
there,
God, here they come.
Chess.
Do you
One
see the
game
fish
you compare.
defense?
What's one game? I mean,
Yeah.
I can't think of a single game. This is one of the most unique games I've ever seen.
what about Baldur's Gate?
Baldur's Gate.
It's shades of Baldur's Gate.
Uh-oh.
I gotta fan this fish.
Stream's dropping.
I mean, you know what they say about
It'd be funny
turn-based
if that
games.
happens.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I see it.
All right, there go my fish rockets.
Nice.
Gotta defend the other entrance.
Okay.
Nick, how does
Stream
this game
seems like
make
it's back now. Maybe.
I am just so confused, but I can't.
Yeah, it's like you're watching a car crash.
I think there's someone upstairs. Oh,
No, I think you're good. Free time. Go blow up another house.
We have to make rubber duck.
So you need to calm down.
All right, we should be back.
Go knock the house down. Wait, what is rubber?
We have rubber duck defenses now.
Thank you, Parker.
Classic.
I would pin your comment, except I'm supposed to have another comment pinned.
The untrained eye.
Was that a car crash?
Yeah,
We did get another car crash.
Look at my rubber duck.
That means it's 2 bingos.
Set him on kill mode.
That's not how bingo
Bingo.
works.
Bingo.
If I stream this game ever, the amount of times I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, that's big resources. We need to go set up more mackerel defenses.
They achieved at least 7
We need a
resources.
mackerel defense grid.
I like the shadows, like they're coming.
Do you know that
in the
number
distance.
7 is greater than the number 6?
Well, actually, this is all instinct.
FR.
It's so
Wait, he's
intuitive
cooking.
for
Wasn't,
my
did
life.
you say fish or something? Cooking sim was one of them?
How, like, NBA
No,
players
it's
are very good at
the remaining
2K.
ones are someone says Minecraft, there's a bell pepper, we see code twice, someone catches a fish.
You caught a fish.
Does that count as catching a fish?
Delinquents.
Well, where do you
They're
think you got
actually
the
just
fish?
like rocket fish.
I feel like that's not
Right, it's
catching.
time to
Maybe he
activate
bought
the
it.
duck
I think he
defenses.
bought it from the store.
Where?
Can you
Prove
do
it.
that move where you put the finger up the ass?
I think that
I
the
saw that
onus
in
is
the
on
trailer.
you to prove that
Quickly,
it
we need to
happened
make a
in a
body
bingo,
pillow.
not that it.
Oh, body pillow
Bingo.
trap.
Watch
Not
this.
this in the
To
video.
prove
Oh,
that
no.
it didn't happen.
Well, you don't need
Dude,
to
dude,
win.
you gotta use the body pillow trap.
He caught the
My
fish
rubber
from
duck
the
is-
air.
Okay. Look.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Bingo.
He fell for it every time.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Wait, why is it
Wait,
so
what?
big?
The duck has been feeding on the negative energy of the
What's
delinquents.
going on?
Wait, this duck is insane.
Yes.
Okay,
Quickly, we need to build more defenses after I fry more fish.
of course. Yeah, you really know what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely. So if we come here,
Wait, somebody
Now,
said
in the
Doug.
north left of the screen,
No,
what does
duck.
that bar represent? Does that help?
Duck.
oh shoot, we need more resources.
Oh, is the duck
What
named
okay,
Doug?
You have no crystals, and what is that, coal?
I mean, people are saying that, but that didn't happen.
Or talk to the delinquent.
Is that one of the bingos? Or the spaces?
Based on anime. No, it has to be based on an actual anime, not just be like
you know what you
very
spend your
Japanese.
resources on, or is that how you make the stuff?
Yes, this is how you. Big resources.
Oh, that's a huge
You gotta
farm.
go put down the pie quick.
Look at my mackerel defense grid going absolutely insane.
So you can't build during this phase, right?
No, you can't.
You can.
It's like a booby trap.
Booby pie set up.
Excellent.
We got HP from that too.
Oh yeah, and we have body pillow defense matrix over here. Okay, we need to build something else quickly. Oh god.
Oh, what the heck?
What? I mean, you got to be careful of the.
Don't worry, we're going
Ultra
ultra
glove.
glove. It's time.
Your Twitch chat is flaming you for not providing insightful commentary.
FPS mode.
You learn dodge.
Yeah. Hold on.
I love the pop-ups.
I'm thrown off by the fact that
Like the way it presents you learning a new ability.
Scammed another bingo?
Here, you comment.
Bingo.
You always go first person, or is it just this
Okay,
one?
wait.
No, it's
Can you
just
bill me
certain
for
weapons.
one
And look at the booby pie
for
absolutely setting
5
up
minutes?
greatness here.
And then you have to provide React
I'm gonna heal
commentary
with
for the
a
next
booby
5
pie.
minutes.
There we go.
No.
Come on.
Here right now, they're saying we
Minimum
need
billable
not
hour is
letting it out.
0.1 hours. That'll be 6 minutes.
Okay, 6 minutes. Can I pay you 0.1 billable hours? And you have to provide insightful React commentary the whole time.
Must defend my Hakikamori. Oh my
No,
gosh.
I don't. I'm not even good at that.
All right, neither am I. That's why I don't have anything to say.
I hate React content.
Can you just try and you can bill me for, you can give up as soon as you want. You can still bill me for the full 0.1 hours.
I'll do it for free. I have been up until I got confused.
No, I know, but I'm saying.
Okay,
Okay, all right, hold on.
Pull Stay is available on Steam in early access and has a demo, but don't forget to vote for your favorite games in the extension. And now, let's go back to the stage for a major announcement.
Yeah, you can just say bus in FR for 6 minutes.
That sounds
It's time
horrible.
for yet another world reveal here at the OTK Games Expo. And this one I've been excited for ever since it was teased about 3 years ago. Let's get ready for the first ever look at the Bazaar.
Oh! What? Oh my goodness! It's a game that Parkser kind of works
It's
on.
been so much longer than 3 years.
Yeah. Is there gonna be gameplay?
Yeah, there actually is.
Okay.
I think so. I hope so, unless they changed it. I haven't been keeping up, so I'm not sure.
This is actually the game that we announced in 2018 before I quit Tempo Storm. and that Parkster still works at. This is already intriguing. Well, it's a card game, so this...
This is not, there's nothing to do with the game itself. This is the lore. This is the world building behind it, but this is not actually the game.
Is Reyna gonna be there?
Beware.
In this thing? Like talking to them or anything?
Not that I'm aware of. I believe the company is doing a watch party right now with like 50 people in there, but...
Oh.
But Reynad is in that channel, so I assume he's not going to be doing this.
Yeah. Car game. No.
The robot has legs? I didn't even know that.
Now this will inspire the crew. Beauty can be a weapon.
You said it.
Damn, it's like a real ass thing. It's announced.
It's actually crazy that we had the opportunity to announce this. I remember whenever Reynad introduced the Bazaar about, I'd say about 3 years ago.
Nope,
I
not
was
true.
kind of
6 years ago.
surprised. It was one of the first people that really tried to make their own game, and there it is, the Bazaar. The first hero builder developed by Tempo. It's set in a vibrant, ever-changing galactic marketplace. Players assume a role from a roster, of unique heroes. Explore the game's colorful art style and innovative mechanics whenever it comes to closed beta in October of this year. And honestly, I'm pretty excited about this. I know that for content creators making games and everything, it's one of the coolest things for me, and to find out that it's actually still happening and it's gonna be this year is really crazy. But we're gonna jump from one banger to another because our next game is Inotria, The Last Song. Inotria is a thrilling Souls-like game set in the Sunlit Land inspired by Italian folklore and filled with danger.
I'm curious where he got the 3-year number from.
And now, going over to Parkster for breaking news about the Tempo Star.
Why do you still have
Bazaar?
That's so loud. Wait, what about it?
Here, for an exclusive interview, somebody who has legitimately worked is maybe the only other person who's been there since the game was first announced?
Yes.
The only person on the team, other than Reynad, the CEO, the founder, who still works at the company since it was first announced, Parkster for breaking news.
I have no news. There's very little I can even say about it. I just thought it was funny to show up and watch it. This is supposed to be over half an hour ago, which is why I showed up at 1:50.
So what do you think? What is your favorite part about the game, the Bazaar?
I have not played it.
That is not a joke. By the way, I have.
You can literally ask the question. Doug has tried the Bazaar. I do corporate operations only. I do legal and finance for the company. I have not tried the Bazaar in the 6 years that I had the opportunity to.
And what are you most excited about when you finally try the game that you've been working on for 6 years?
The money, the revenue from the game, so I can do some more accounting work.
Oh wow, that's an exciting feature. We're all very excited about it. What would you say has been the most difficult part about the development that maybe you weren't aware of or expecting?
Nothing, because I didn't develop the game.
What's the most interesting legal thing that happened the past 6 years?
I can't say. There's a lot. There's an insane amount of legal stuff happening, but
what is the most interesting financial thing that happened during the last 6 years of the Bazaar?
We nearly went bankrupt multiple times.
I don't know if you should share that.
Reynad has said it many times on his stream.
Oh.
And because we have a crowd safe, which is like a crowd... It's a simple agreement for future equity, which is like a specific thing, an investment structure that we did a handful of years ago, where community members were able to actually purchase equity or like a promissory note of equity for the future. So because of that, our financials are sort of semi-public. We're almost at the equivalent of a public company in terms of reporting requirements.
So it's like an MLM.
What connection does that have to do with the multi-level marketing thing?
Somebody said that in chat, and I trusted them.
Oh, that's not correct. It is not an MLM. However, because of that, the SEC has very strict reporting requirements for us because of the crowd safe, because we had almost 2,000 people contribute for purchasing equity in the company. So our financials are out there on the SEC website. All the information is out there. So a lot of people were very concerned because it took 6 years. A lot of people were very concerned that the game had just died and it wasn't happening anymore. But I mean, we have actually been releasing reports and updates of everything on the government websites as required by law. It's just that I guess people didn't look at it.
I know you can't give details, but can you nod or not nod if you've sued somebody?
Within the context of the Bazaar, I cannot say. But like in general, yes, of course I've sued people.
Okay. Now that since we have this exclusive interview with famous game developer Parkser.
I'm not the developer.
Famous guy who works at the company that made this game, who hasn't played it. Why don't you tell us somebody that you've sued?
I mean, you're acting like this is like really like secret.
No, I know it's not, but I think it's funny.
Yeah, so like for lawsuits in California, these are all public record. So
wait, hold on. Chat, what do you guys think is Parkser's KD ratio? What do you think is his, so like in the world of suing people, okay? How many wins and how many losses do you think he has? Is it like 1-1? 3-4? I'm seeing people say. What do you think his record is? All right, in the Call of Duty game of suing people. Okay, what's your KD ratio? Now that people have guessed.
What do you mean KD? Like how many wins? How many?
Like a League of Legends game. What's your kills and deaths and assists?
Of like lawsuits that I have actually like done myself?
Yes.
Does it only count for cases that have gone to trial or that have been pre-settled upon filing the complaint in court?
I would say settling. You interpret it how you want, whether it's a win, death, or assist. A kill, death, or assist. We're using League of Legends terminology.
I have 4 kills and 0 deaths.
Oh! 4 OKD!
Now,
that's insane!
That's not...
That's insane!
Now the problem with that is that's a skewed metric because I would only ever go to the point of suing somebody if I was like 90% plus certain that I would win.
Strategy. It's like in a league game. You don't go for a gank unless you're 90% certain you're going to get the kill, right? That's just good. That's how you play League.
Oh, no. So when I played League of Legends, I would just like troll and like, oh, I would play Quinn mid.
I don't know what that means.
Quinn is like a shape-shifting character where if her ult is like a shapeshift where she turns into a bird and she goes really fast. So I'd get fast boots in addition to fast ultimate ability, and I'd go around and gank everything. I'd like literally go into their jungle and pick on their jungler and just randomly get kills. So I would have like 10 kills by the end of laning phase, but then I suck at macro. So if I get all the kills, I get all the gold.
Yeah.
And then I wouldn't really know how to use the gold effectively to carry my team. So I'd lose all the time. But it was really fun though, because I'd make people rage quit because I would just gank and kill them, but we'd lose.
And there you heard it. 4-0 from Parkser, who went straight down mid into court.
Sure.
Since I have you here in this exclusive interview, anything else that you want to say about the Bazaar?
I'm actually curious. I was curious what you had to say about it from like your 2018 experience.
Yeah, so here, let's show you guys the trailer. So for anybody who's been around back in the day, if you aren't aware, I used to work in Hearthstone esports, and like that was my thing. And then I joined Tempo Storm, which is made by Rainad. Kickstarter?
Indiegogo.
Indiegogo. So in 2018, here. Yeah. So in 2018, 6 years ago, I worked at Tempo Storm, and this is the company. This was right when Reynad. What?
I'm pointing at this.
This
is
is
6 years ago.
Yeah. So Reynad, for those who don't know, is like huge Hearthstone streamer back in like 2014 and 15, and then started transitioning to running an esports company and video game. Well, esports company in like 2016. And then I joined his company in 2018 of like, hey, we want to make a bunch of original content. So I worked there for a year. And while he was there, he also decided to launch a video game called Bazaar, which is a card game that he is making it. So while I was there at Tempo Storm, he was like, I want to launch a Kickstarter or Indiegogo campaign for this game. And so this was me, like, I like wrote and produced this, I guess, and edited this video.
You starred in this video.
Technically, I am in this video.
You're the star of this video.
So this is a video I made and edited to launch this game 6 years ago. Here we go. Oh, wait.
Thanks, Asmon. Now, everyone, it is time to get spooky as we jump into our...
Sorry, it's not time to get spooky. We gotta watch the Bazaar.
Feet for free.
Checkmate.
That was my joke. I thought that was funny. I was like, we open up, and you're reading a book, and you put the book down, and you're holding cards, and then you put them onto a chessboard and say checkmate. I thought that was funny.
Did you also instruct him to not wear socks and shoes?
I don't remember how that happened. I think he wasn't wearing socks and shoes, and then I suggested that he keep them off because it's funny, because he's in a suit. So I think that I encouraged him, but obviously it was ultimately him. Binary Ash, thank you.
Checkmate. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. I'm Reynad. I'm a professional gamer, streamer, CEO of Tempo Storm. What you might not know is I'm a game designer at heart. I've been playing and competing in card games my entire life. I've actually been designing games since I was a teenager. I've spent countless hours complaining about card games on Twitch. Because card games were such a big part of over half of my life, I feel like I'm uniquely qualified to make a great one. And that's why I'm making my own card game.
Doug, what's your fetish?
There are a lot of
I feel like you're not paying attention to this.
great card games out.
Oh, another funny thing we did. So there's this meme way back in the day where Reynad, when he streamed Hearthstone, like literally 10 years ago, had a guitar up on his wall. As far as anybody could tell, he didn't play guitar. It was just like up there. So there was a guitar in this studio. So I was like, we should just have the guitar like be in the background and just keep getting closer. So in every shot, the guitar just moves closer.
Out there. If I was gonna make a great one.
Can you answer the question though?
My fetish is watching Indiegogo trailers of video games from 6 years ago.
That stood out from the pack. I had to go in search of the perfect design. I traveled on making my own card game. There are a lot of great card games out there.
If
I was gonna make a great
Most people don't, yeah.
Great one that stood out from the pack, I had to go in search of the perfect design. I traveled the world to meet the greatest game designers. I went over mountains, across oceans, through deserts, when finally it hit me. I should make...
This is like he had been doing this IRL travel show also. So I was like, can I just get the footage from this? And we'll just show you traveling around the world for an unrelated thing to be like...
I traveled the world to meet the greatest game designers. I went over mountains, across oceans, through deserts, when finally it hit me. I should make a deck building game. There's never been a deck building game that's been designed specifically.
Where's this music from? I feel like this is just like Epidemic Sound or something. I remember I just found random like fantasy songs somewhere.
Specifically for PC or mobile. A game that takes advantage of all those digital mechanics that are so fun to play with, but impossible to replicate on a tabletop version. A deck building game is a complete...
So he had this card prototype he had made at this point. And then the pitch was he's going to turn that into a digital game.
Completely different genre from the type of
There's the guitar.
Card game most of you guys are used to. You don't use mana, you don't control creatures that fight your opponent. Instead, you start off with a very small deck full of weak cards. You're buying different cards that make it more powerful, killing monsters that drop rewards, and eventually you try to use that powerful deck that you've built to kill your opponent. That's why I'm excited to announce the Bazaar. This is...
Can I tell you something? Do you think Reynad minds if I just talk shit?
No, he actually would prefer for you to just be honest and open about things.
I think the logo's terrible.
Even the updated one?
Yeah. It doesn't look... I can't remember if I told him this. Okay, we decided the name of the game while shooting this. Just so you know. He didn't...
Wait, what?
Yes. He didn't know what the game was going to be called. And so we were filming this, like, in the studio. And I was like... He was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about calling it the Bazaar. And I was like, I feel like it's a little bit confusing. Oh, no. He was going to call it Bazaar. Bazaar. Like, just Bazaar. And I was
People
like,
are gonna think it's Bizarre then.
Yes, which is what I said. And I was like, I feel like that's confusing. It sounds like bizarre.
No,
rather...
not Brazzers. What is wrong with you?
So it was like, I feel like it's kind of confusing. And I pitched Noodle Shop, which I thought was great because his like nickname is Noodle, like Ray Noodle. And I was like, no, it's like, it actually is fun. You could still have it, like, it's like a funny, catchy title, but then you still have it, or like Space Noodle Shop or something, because it's meant to be this like intergalactic bazaar. But he was like kind of set on the bazaar. And I was like, I just feel like it's going to be kind of confusing. And they said, well, how about the Bazaar? Because then it's like a little clearer. And I was like, yeah, that is clearer. Then it doesn't sound like the Bizarre. It sounds like the Bazaar.
On a
and
table,
then
you guys are
I
used.
think
Off
I
of the
like,
big monster. We have a full to announce the Bazaar.
and then I think I was leaving Tempo Storm when this logo got made. And I was like, I don't want to fight about it. I mean, also, it's not my job to do any of this. So, you know, but this is a confusing logo. It looks like BZR.
Yeah. I mean, what does it look like now? I forgot.
It looks like it's basically like that.
It doesn't have this thing though, right? And the cross thing anymore?
It doesn't look like A's. That's the problem I always had with it. It doesn't look like the word Bazaar. It looks like BZR.
Oh.
Logo is fine, the name is bad. Yeah, I feel like it's not a great look, and probably that's not gonna make or break the game, but I've always thought that way. I always thought it was a little flawed. All right, let's continue.
All right. This isn't just an idea anymore. We have a full team working on this project, and they've already built a full game engine and hundreds of working cards.
Yeah, at this point, there was like a really shitty demo version made by 2 guys, which ended up being fully scrapped. That's what this is.
It's set in an intergalactic marketplace where a bunch of different cultures and species and people are coming together to trade and barter. Let me tell you about how the game works. Species and people are coming
This is my fetish.
Together to trade and barter. Let me tell you about how the game works. You create a brand new deck from scratch every single game that you play. Every turn, you're gonna draw 5 cards. Those cards are gonna give you money to shop with to make your deck better, or they're gonna be weapons that give you attack value. You can send that right to your opponent.
When I was editing this, I had like every gameplay clip that you see, which was like 4 of them, and then like 50 card art. So I was just like trying to show the card art as much as I possibly could to pad out the time because there was like just like 2 gameplay clips.
Face, or you can choose to kill a monster that's going to drop a reward and improve your deck even more. It's not all about making your deck better. It's just as important to make your opponent's deck worse. Some of the monsters that you kill are going to mess with your opponent's game plan.
Yeah, it's meant to be like competitive Dominion, but the game is now way, way different than this. This is not what the game is like at all. This is 6 years ago is when we made this.
The spells that you play are going to make it harder for them to buy the cards they want to buy. Throughout a game, both players' decks are getting more and more powerful. You're drawing bigger weapons, you're doing more and more damage, and eventually, if you build your deck the right way, you get to smack them in the face and kill them. There's a lot of different classes in the game that have completely different play styles game to game. The player is going to be confronted with different monsters in front of him, different spells, different items that are all unique to that class that they picked. Even if you're playing the same class over and over and over again, every single game you're building a completely different deck with a
That's a good card.
Completely different strategy. The biggest pain point that I wanted to solve for card game players is that whole pay-to-win model that everyone uses. In my game, you start the game with a couple classes unlocked. Those classes have all the cards.
Oh, is any of this relevant? Is any of this trailer correct anymore? Let's find out.
In the game for them. Your class is just as balanced as any other. You start with a few classes unlocked. Those classes are balanced just like any other class in the game. And as more classes and characters get introduced to the game to play with, you have the option of unlocking them, either by spending money or in-game currency. I'm gonna be doing the game design, the marketing. I'm even gonna voice act some of the cards.
Pinata, take 1.
All right, maybe I won't voice act, but I'm gonna draw some of the cards.
Somebody said I'm a fan of the art so far. Just want to reiterate, this is a trailer from 6 years ago that we made. None of this is in the game at all. This has no relation to the current version of the Bazaar, which is why it's been funny to like follow it and finally see the game announced. That was my voice. Yes, this was another joke.
I'm even gonna voice act some of the cards.
Pinata, take one. I made him do like 6 takes of this because he wouldn't commit to the bit. And so until he finally like yelled, because Raynad is not a yelling person. It just took like a while to get him like get a good yell.
All right, maybe I won't voice act, but I'm gonna draw some of the cards. All right, maybe I won't be doing any of the art either, but that's exactly the point of this fundraiser. It's important to me that this is a quality game, and that's gonna require a lot of time with talented programmers, engineers, and artists. The money we're raising right now is gonna go directly to the game's development. Every single dollar is going to pay the developers, the engineers, and the artists that are gonna make this all come together. Those of you that support the project are gonna see the progress the entire way through. I plan to post very regular updates about where we are with development, what we're working on, and what it looks like.
Is that why
For every dollar you guys put towards this project, you're gonna get 3 times that value in in-game currency.
Is that true? For every dollar you put towards this project, you get 3 times that value in in-game currency.
I hope so, because we apparently promised it. I do.
There's been a lot of promises over the years.
So we've had a lot of staffing changes throughout the years. Every time there's a new staff member, I do get asked for the prior backers list of like prior donators and prior investors. So they are keeping track.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I would assume so, because I'm the only one who's been here this entire time. So I'm like holding a lot of the core records of all this, and they're asking for them. So I assume they're going to do something with them.
Yeah. Okay.
We're also gonna send out merch, and we're gonna give you some of the actual paper prototypes that I drew at home with Sharpie and blank playing cards.
I believe those are actually already sent out.
What about
years ago?
What about merch?
That's also already sent out.
Okay.
Even if you can't pitch in financially, it'd help a lot if you helped spread the word. If you have a friend that's really into tabletop games or deck building games,
Parkser is like the old powerful wizard of the office. Yeah, he just sues everybody and fires people.
Okay, so first of all, the suing was like not even, it's unrelated to game design. I sued people during our esports years.
Okay.
So like that also has nothing to do with the Bazaar.
Right.
Yeah. But yes, I am sort of like the old wizard, because I've been with this company since 2015, and I have been like the Raynad and I have been like the 2 stable people who have been here the entire time. So when new people come in and need help, they all come to me.
How many people have you personally fired?
Like me having the conversation with them?
That or processing the paperwork to fire them?
Everybody who has been fired. I have, since 2018 or 2019, everybody who has been fired, I have processed their termination. As of like telling them, not too many, like just a handful, but.
How do you break it to them, the people you told? Go recreate the conversation for me. All right, I sit down, I'm like, hi Parkser, I'm excited to still be working here at the company. What's going on?
This is a meeting to notify you that your employment has been terminated effective as of today. You'll receive a reach out from the Human Resources Department with additional information about how to transition off of your current position. Do you have any immediate questions that you'd like to ask?
Do you have any emotional feelings about this at all?
Because I am not related to your department or your scope of work, I do not have a personal investment in this. My role here is to just inform you that your employment has been terminated.
Let's say I start crying. What do you do?
Luckily, nobody has done that. I probably wouldn't. So now the problem is,
because you really, I like the empathy in your voice when you fire them.
So this is the reason.
Wait, did you fire the 3 people who were on stream earlier?
Who were on stream earlier?
Nothing. Go on.
Wait, what?
They had a segment where 3 people who got laid off recently came up on stream and then they gave them money, like Mr. Beast.
Oh, no, I believe I was unrelated to that. So the problem so the reason why terminations are done that way, I guess this is like sort of informative just in general for people who might get laid off or terminated, at least in the United States. In Europe, there is a lot more protections for employers or employees from their employers. There's a lot more rules as to what is required of an employer in terms of like notice periods or severance or whatever. In the United States, every state out of all 50 states except for Montana uses a system called at-will employment, which basically means that you can be terminated at any reason or for any reason at any time without notice, as long as the reason is not illegal. Illegal being like discriminatory, racist, or something related to disability, or something that is a protected reason. What are you doing? A lot of times, the termination reason is challenged because if you say that you are at will, so a lot of companies will pretend like a termination is at will, even though it's not. So a lot of employment attorneys will offer to work for what are you doing?
Keep talking. It's fine.
So a lot of employment attorneys will work for free because they know that a lot of companies don't want to deal with lawsuits. So
Parkster, keep going. People want to hear about whatever you're talking about. Yeah.
What is happening?
I'm saying just keep telling them about what.
So a lot of companies will avoid dealing with it because they don't want to get sued. So they'll offer settlements, and in order for an employee to have leverage for a settlement, they will basically collect anything that the employer has done or said to them to see if any of it is problematic. And if the employer is emotional with them or otherwise says something emotionally charged or not within like a very neutral explanation of the termination, that can be used as evidence to build their case for wrongful termination. Generally, it's not going to be successful, but because a lot of times it's just easier for companies to settle the matter, basically anything that gives the employee fuel to retaliate after you is considered not ideal. So that is why a lot of times termination conversations will be very unemotional and feel robotic.
Okay. You all good? Okay. We gotta get moving, Percher.
You're the one who made me answer this, and then
okay, all right.
Frankenstein Reynet's face.
All right. Let me go back. Hopefully I can Control Z back to where. Okay, all right. Let's continue with the rest of the trailer. We're almost done.
It's really into tabletop games or deck building games. I really think they'd enjoy this project. Thank you for checking out our game, and I'm looking forward to sharing more with you soon.
So then there's this joke that Reynad has a huge forehead. So then I just ended it by zooming in on his forehead, which Reynad thought was funny as an ending. So anyway, that was this game that just got announced that with this thing that I forgot we're
because I know that
watching. Back to the TV. Yeah, it announced 6 years ago, and then I left Tempo Storm shortly thereafter. But I've been following the trajectory of it through Parkster, and now it's exciting to watch it actually coming out. That was at the old Tempo Storm studio. Yep, Eddie is very familiar with that studio. Oh right, sorry, it's only been 3 years. So I don't know. I mean, I don't know how the game will actually do. I'm not clear. It's been a kind of crazy development, is safe to say. It seems like it's been very wild, and you missed the horror section. I'm probably going to wrap up stream soon. I only was supposed to watch an hour of this, but I've been watching a lot. Why did Parkster fire you? I don't think Parkster fired me.
You quit. You quit to become an independent content creator.
Yeah. And look how that worked out. Terribly.
Yes.
Now I didn't even get to be there in the call, watching the Bazaar get launched. I had to be here in person, getting paid a lot of money to do it with you.
Correct.
You promised us Splody. Oh, did you file my termination work, though?
No, Jordan King did.
Ah, damn. That would have been sweet if you were the one who processed the paperwork that lost me my job, technically.
Yeah, I took over after that. So yeah, during your time, I think it might not even have been Jordan. It might have been Kathy.
No. Kathy was out.
Well, did you say until the end of 2018? Oh, you did because of H1Z1.
Yeah, it was mid-November. I was part-time till mid-November 2018.
Okay. Yeah, I believe Kathy left in the middle of 2018, so it would have been Jordan King.
Jordan left before me, so that means Parkser literally fired me. Did you fire Eddie?
Yes.
Get fucked, Eddie. That's so awesome.
I mean, somebody else had the conversation with him, or didn't he quit? I think Eddie actually quit.
Eddie, did you quit or did Parkser fire you?
I'm pretty sure he quit, but the paperwork to process the termination, yes, that would have been me.
I quit. Oh, yeah, okay. Eddie quit. Oh, that would have been so funny if Parkser fired you, Eddie. Oh, what a great opportunity we missed out on. Cool. Yeah, that's the Bazaar. I'm really interested to see how it goes. I don't, to be clear, I don't have any like investment in the game or anything. Like I have no, you know, like financial backing in the Bazaar at all. I just am interested in it because it was a part of my life and what I did. And then I've watched as various other people I know have been involved with it. And now it's only Parkser left. And Raynat, technically. Just hire me and Parkser for 2 minutes, and Parkser's only task is to fire me when you fire him. If I hire you, Eddie, and then Parkser we can just have Parkser fire you, is that doable?
For your company?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. Do you really want to go through the hassle of onboarding him as a formal employee and then terminating him?
How much money and time would it take to hire Eddie on full-time so that we can immediately fire him?
In terms of like me handling the hiring and termination process?
Right, I would want you to do all of it. I would want nothing to do with it.
Probably not that much. I've done it so much that it's probably not even that difficult. Probably like a few $100s. In terms of like billable hours from me, not more than a few $100s.
Eddie, a few $100. If we split that, we can get you fired from my company.
Oh yeah, but Eddie, because Eddie is from California, that may be tricky because you are set up as a Washington company.
Oh yeah, docs, by the way.
I mean, you literally used to live in Washington. They're familiar that you are.
Dude, we're on stream. Don't say that.
You used to live in the Seattle metropolitan area.
That's even more of a dox. Unbelievable.
Okay.
This actually looks pretty good. FR, this actually looks pretty sick.
Welcome to Wizardom, Episode 2 available now.
Wizardom, yes! Wizardom is available to play now, but will leave early access by the end of the year. The couch is about to try out some of the action themselves. Bibbidi-bobbidi-bye! Smoke spell, Flea!
Was that cringe or bussin'?
Kind of like a Ted Kaczynski wizard hybrid right there.
It was probably cringe.
Yeah,
I wasn't watching, but if you're asking me that, it's probably
We're
cringe.
gonna let our most
Episode 2 available now.
Wizardom, yes!
Why is his finger on the
Wizardom
trigger?
is available to play now, but will leave early access by the end of the year. The couch is about to try out some of the action themselves.
He's aiming it at the camera.
Bibbidi-bobbidi-bye! Smoke spell, Flea!
Hold on. This is how we're going to end the stream. In a very dramatic move, Parkser will reveal whether that joke was cringe or bus and FR cooked.
My legs are in miserable pain because I literally expected to come here and watch for like 10 minutes and then leave, and I've been here for literally an hour now because they revealed us late.
Yeah.
That was cringe.
There you have it. Chat, thank you for watching. I'm going to call it today. I am tired. Farewell, Parkser. Parkser. Here, because I did say I would code, I will open up code and write one line of code. Actually, let me just make sure I'm good on things. All right, sweet. Gift your subs. Oh yeah, I do have to gift subs. All right, let me do that. Boom. Here, have some code. Okay, now it'll just print this in red italics every time I get any text-to-speech message. So that'll be cool. We have officially coded. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Coding with Doug Dog. Cool. Yeah, I was gonna... Oh, thank you again to OTK for sponsoring me to check out games. This is actually a lot of fun. I had a great time. I don't do React stuff very often, but these are actually super enjoyable. And then I knew...
Italiano test.
There you go. And then I knew the Bazaar was being announced, so I was like, damn. Like, the Bazaar is a game of, like, I've been
hey,
like,
Doug, I missed the last
hearing
Mario
about
Maker
that behind the
stream,
scenes
which
for
was
literally
the first
6
stream
years, so
I've
I'm, like,
missed in
very
months,
interested
and
to
of
see what
course
happens.
the joke of that stream was the funniest one I've seen in a while. Do you just wait for me to be gone to be funny?
Night Beaver, it's just once your funny energy isn't here, other people can shine. You're just too overpowering with your funniness. TTS is loud. Show the console. Oh, well, it's not. I didn't update the code. Like, hold on. Don't donate right now. Okay, now if somebody donates, it will say bussin' FRFR. I didn't like rerun it. Pause champ. I mean, it's not going to be, we know what's going to happen. It's going to pop up and then... Will it though? I mean, it should. It's literally a print statement. This is the simplest possible thing that I could make. Like, literally the simplest code that you can add into a stream. Really? Why do we get like 1 billion text-to-speech messages? This shit bussin' FR. We did it. Great job. Okay, so that'll just be in there. It's not italic.
5-minute coding adventure bussin' FRFR.
You are correct, actually. Is it italic? It should be. Maybe it can't do italics in a command terminal?
Can I get a refund for this message, please?
It's not in italic. It's supposed to be in italics. Hold on. Don't donate. I think if I run it here, it'll be in italics. Yeah, this one has italics. I don't think the other one does. I don't think you can have italics in a command prompt. So I did scam you guys out of seeing this shit bust in FRFR in italics. I apologize for that. How did you mess this up? I know, this was brutal. A real disappointment to the Doug community. Alright. Cool. That's it. Yeah, I was gonna try to do Mario Maker today, and potentially try to close out Rubber Ross's world, but I do not feel good enough to do that, so I'm not going to. Next stream is going to be on... Actually, let me pause. Next stream's going to be on Thursday, unless I'm, like, sick still. But it should be Thursday. Doing AI Shark Tank. with Stans and Atrioc. It's going to be great. So we're going to have you guys pitch shitty business ideas, and then an AI robot is going to try to turn your bad pitches into good ones, which I'm excited about. Not Shark Tale. Shark Tank. He's never going to explode. I'm probably going to explode offline, to be honest. Shark Tale. What about Mario? So Mario I'll probably do Friday, because I need to do like, ideally I do like a 12-hour stream or something to knock out the remainder of Rubbeross World. So I was going to do that today, but I am sick, so I am not able to do like 10 hours of streaming. Yeah. But then I'll try Splo, and then if it seems Splody, if it seems like something that'd be fun to do on stream, maybe I'll do that. But it more just seems like something I would want to play myself. So Thursday will be AI Shark Tank, unless I'm like still really sick or something. And then maybe Friday is the like 10 hours of Mario Maker. Or maybe it's like 4 hours, because I'm great at 2D platformers and it's not actually hard. Wait, why is it?
Dick just wants to steal our ideas to get rich.
Did I miss most of the stream? You promised Splody. No, I did not. I also want to, very quickly, on a somewhat serious note, just talk about, for those who are not aware, Atrioc was involved with, like, I don't know what you call it, a event year and a half ago related to deepfake stuff. For those, I figure I'll just address it quickly. So, yes, the drama. Talking about the drama. So for those who are not aware, Atrioc had a thing early last year where he showed something that he should not have on stream, and it blew up into a big thing, and he gotten a lot of shit for it and stepped away from content creation for a little while. Feel free to go look into it if you would like. And basically stepped away from this for 3 months, and then came back and said, hey, I'm really, like, said an initial apology, stepped away from content creation, and then spent 3 months working to make things better. Came back, did an update stream, talked about how he had put in like $100,000 to pay for a lawyer to help a bunch of female streamers who had dealt with shit to get things taken down, and talked to, I believe, a journalist about helping with like legal stuff in the UK or something like that. I forget that detail, but also working with an AI company that has done a really effective job at helping take deepfake stuff down, and that seems to be incredibly impactful. Like, they've taken down hundreds of thousands of AI-generated infringing content at this point. So, in my opinion, I think that Atrioc's response to fucking up badly on a stream was to sincerely apologize and then do a lot of really good work to try to minimize or undo damage and then make the situation better overall. I am of the belief, and you might disagree, that in our current society, we are way too unforgiving of people, and that our internet culture has developed to a point where if anybody messes up or fucks up in any way, even if it was clearly like not badly intentioned, that we then cancel this person forever, and they're evil forever, and they're a shitty, awful person. Anytime they show up in anything, you have to comment and say, isn't that the guy who did this thing? How dare you collaborate with this person? I want to live in a world, and I believe very passionately about this, where people can make mistakes and then learn from them and get better and be welcomed back into society and be a better person. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I've fucked up badly in the past. I've done things that fortunately were not on camera because I was younger, that were really bad mistakes that like hurt my friends. And I am lucky that I was in a situation where I had friends who called me out and held me accountable for that and were like, hey, that shit sucked and you need to be better. And I became better. And I'm the person I am today because I have fucked up and learned from things and gotten better. And like, I just find it really sad and weird, this like culture we have of like, if you fucked up, it's irredeemable. You're a piece of shit forever. And it's like, no, man. Being a human is about messing up and learning from your mistakes. And I think that's how people should treat each other, with more empathy and understanding. And yes, obviously, if you go murder a person, probably not a lot of forgiveness. You're like a genuine threat to society. But we are like way too unforgiving online. And if a person sincerely shows that they have remorse and works to make a situation better, I think that if you look at the world and say, okay, if a person messes up, what are the two options you have? One is you banish them from society forever and they can never contribute anything. Okay, fine, that's one option. The other is that you hold that person accountable, they become better, they learn from that, and then contribute in a positive way to society from that point forward. And I would much rather we live in that world. Again, that's not to say that like you can fuck up with no consequence at all, but I think that we should have far more of a culture where there is like an ability for people to redeem themselves and come back and contribute more. And I know that that has been beneficial for me in my life, and that's why I'm a positive. Like, I think I'm a better person than I've been in the past. I think it's human nature to fuck up, and I would rather we lean on that side. Even though, of course, obviously, it's easy for me to say that. I was not personally affected by the situation. There's a spectrum here. Maybe if somebody fucks up multiple times, it's different. But in general, I strongly believe that we should have more empathy for each other and more willingness and encouraging each other to learn and grow from our mistakes and have that be a positive things in society. Everybody fucks up. We should have the opportunity to grow from those things and get better. That is my current opinion on it. So if you are one of the people who is confused as to why I would collaborate with somebody who did make a mistake in the past, a very public one, one in his specific case, I feel like he has done an enormous amount, like basically the best possible response to a controversy that I have seen personally. But on top of that, I generally think that we should try to treat people like this. So that's all. And if you disagree with that, that's totally fine. But at least wanted to get, I genuinely understand if you're not on board with what I just said, but that is broadly how I feel about these things. And that's all. I think we should have more forgiveness and more opportunity for growth. So anyway, and then on top of that, I just want to stream with Atrioc. I think it'd be fun. So that is the explanation in case you're one of the people who was going to go comment and say, wait a minute. Wasn't this person part of this thing? Why is Doug streaming with this person? Those are my thoughts. That isn't how other people who are affected feel, I think. I've talked to a number of people about this, and again, I think it is better to live in a world where people who were genuinely uninformed or made an honest mistake can learn from it, work to undo damage, and make the world a better place and be welcome back. And I would rather we live in that world than the world where you negatively affected a person, therefore you are banished forever. Again, you might disagree. And you might disagree on the intention of the people who are making mistakes. Ultimately, it's, you got to make your own call. But that's where my head is at as of right now. So that's all. A bunch of people are talking about if you disagree that a mistake was honest or not poorly intended or anything, then yeah, I understand if you don't agree with my take on this, and that's fine. I genuinely understand if people disagree with me, but I generally try to be a lot more forgiving and assume good intentions in people, because I think 99% of the time that is the case. I don't think people mean most things in a bad way, and I know that from my own experience, because I've also messed up, and so have all my friends, and so has every person I've ever met, because that's part of being human. All right, cool. What a fun way to end the stream. Cool. So Thursday doing, oh my god, that's loud. Thursday doing Shark Tank. This should be fun. Hopefully Friday, a shitload of Mario Maker. If not Friday, then Monday, I think. I agree with rehabilitation, but agree it was a clumsy mistake. Yeah. Again, I think you have to make your own judgment about it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you exactly how to feel about everything or how to interpret the situation. With the knowledge I have, with the people I've talked to, that's my take on it as it currently stands. So, yeah. Anyway, Raid Crow. Is Point Crow around? I'll raid Point Crow. Is he live? He is live. Or, actually, it lets me raid either way. Cool! Yeah, no, I hope I feel better soon. I mean, I'm doing better today, but I still just feel like kind of tired. So I was going to try to stream, or code more. But I need to do other work today anyways. Like, I'm going to go drink water. Somebody said drink water. I'm going to go do other work. Yo, thank you for the raid, Zalion. Gonna send you over to Point Crow. You guys should definitely, hopefully, I don't know if he will, but hopefully Point Crow tells you guys the diaper story
Do you get to the
from Fast
district
50.
very often?
It was crazy.
Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
I did not expect to join Doug and immediately hear a based philosophy rant. Honestly, pretty foggy.
This shit busts in FR. What a terrible message to happen after this. I'm never going to forgive you what you did on September 8th, 2018. Yeah, well, obviously there's a spectrum. And whatever I did on September 8th, 2018, too far. All right, cool. I'm out. As always, be respectful. Please don't spam and all that other stuff. I'll see you guys later this week. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.